Yo, every Sunday, time stands still. Ken, Jerry, and Hop with the real deal. 5 p.m. sharp, hit that dial. East Coast tides bringing wisdom with style. Mic check, it's the brothers here to speak. Bringing energy like the city's heartbeat. We gather thoughts like a wave on the shore. Lay down the truth, we've always got more. In this space, words like gold spread wide. Crossing time zones with pride we ride. Message clear, from the Bronx to the outer. We drop knowledge, make the weak minds cower. It's Sunday dinner, gather round the table. Ken, Jerry, and Hop, the story's no fable. Spitting truth with rhythm, East Coast pride. Conscious thoughts flow, we let wisdom glide. Hardcore beats, soulful grooves collide. Sampling life, every grain amplified. In this podcast realm, we vibe, we boast every Sunday. Tune in, we're coast to coast. Sunday dinner vibe is like a feast. Ken, Jerry, Hop, yeah, knowledge release. East Coast flow, conscious on repeat. Tune in with us where legacy meets.
Everybody hit the start of the groove. Ken, Jerry, and Hop making big moves. Every Sunday, energy in the room. Taking podcasts higher, fire in the gloom. Microphones heated, voices full in the line. Topic deep in discourse, break it down and define. From the beats to the rhymes, we elevate that prose. Cutting through the noise like a river that flows. Every episode, keep the sounds they create. Got the knowledge, got the power, educate. 5 p.m. sharp, we meet for all the speed. Spreading words like poetry within rage. Welcome to the table, it's that Sunday talk. Ken, Jerry, Hop, they got the rhythm, got the walk. Bringing conscious vibes with a hardcore twist. Sit back, relax, and get enlightened with this. Conversations deep, digging through the jazz and soul. Laughing with the situation under control. Rhythmic flows, bringing visions to the light. First perspectives in the trap beside sight. Sunday dinner where the vibes always 5 o'clock and thoughts to new heights. Optimistic tales, men are lasting in. Every week, podcast, tragic taste like. Here come the guest voices rich in the sky. The stories unfold, the truth they amplify. In the city where the hustle never takes a break. They staring up the culture, making waves, feel the quake.
Feel like the spark, Jerry brings the charm. Time is the window, we make calm. Sunday service, full pit of the real. Keys for the cheer, add core to the deal. Sunday dinner, elevate your day. The riches and fires, ignite a flame. Reaching out, touching hearts, kindling home. As we gather around, connect beyond the storm.
So good.
All right, we are in the building, baby.
Our illusions.
Where'd Jerry Brown ass go? Where'd Jerry Brown go? Jerry Brown, bring your ass. Bring your ass, man. Bring your ass. Bring your ass, man. Well, in the meantime, in between time, y'all got salutes? Anybody saluting with me?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me go grab some cups real quick. You go in the grab cup.
All right, go grab some cups, Don B. Jerry Brown, you got your salute on deck? Jerry Brown.
On the details of
Jerry.
waited.
Jerry. Can you hear me, Jerry?
Yeah. I'd step away for a second. I can hear you.
All right. I was asking if you had your salute on deck.
Oh yeah, I got it. Hold on 1 second.
All right. I got my mans and them. They getting theirs together. Let me get the background music together.
Get mine.
Get yours together, Marshall. Get yours together, buddy. Get yours together, my guy. You know what I mean? No free promotion around here. We do our No doubt. I can't find my glasses, so don't ask me to read shit today, because it is a rap, Cap. It is a total rap. I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing.
Ken, have you always wore glasses?
For the past 5 years, I believe.
I got you.
I've been wearing glasses for the past 4 years. It's been 4 years.
Yeah, I got a new prescription and everything. I just haven't got me no new glasses yet.
I got another pair on the way.
Yeah, I'm over here hurting. I can't see nothing. So.
And I was supposed to start wearing glasses. I got my first pair of glasses in the 5th grade. and I wore them for 1 day, and I took the motherfuckers off, and I never put them back on again. I said, God damn it! Hey, long as I can see a couple feet out in front of me, I'm good. Because no, I was worried. I was scared to death if I ever got in a fight, somebody hit me with my glasses, it was gonna put one of my eyes out. So I said, well, fuck it.
Jerry,
I can see.
When have you ever been in a fight?
That has nothing to do with how I was thinking at that time.
I don't never remember you being in no goddamn fight, my nigga. Not saying you can't handle yourself. I'm just saying I ain't never heard of Jerry Brown having no fisticuffs with nobody. You know what I mean? I figured you just, you know what I mean, talk a nigga down because you that smart.
There's some truth. There's some truth to that, but that's the way I was. I never put them glasses back on. I trained my goddamn eyes how to see better.
Right. And you know, back in them days, we had a rule: you wasn't allowed to hit nobody with glasses on. You ain't
that ain't true. That ain't true. I didn't see many niggas get hit with glasses. So
all right. So let's get our salute on. Everybody, y'all good? All right,
yes,
salute
sir.
Everybody.
Good to go.
5 p.m. Eastern, tune into Sunday Dinner with your hosts, Kay Rife and Jerry Brown.
You know what it is. Drop bombs.
We are officially in the building, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So there's a couple of things I still need to take care of as far as loading music and putting names on the board or whatnot. All right. Shout out to James Brooks in the building. He says, I'm definitely saluting. It's my birthday. Happy birthday,
happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jew.
All right. Jamie Tucker says, salutes.
What up, Jamie?
For sure. Shannon, my G, in the building, baby.
What up, Shannon?
That's super fire dope right there. That's super fire dope. Yep. Happy birthday. Happy birthday day. That's what she said. We know what you meant, though. We got you, shorty. All right. So it's James Brooks' birthday today. We want to premiere his video. I don't know if it's a world premiere. You know what I mean? And then shout out to Jason Jackson in the building.
What up, Jay?
All right. So we definitely gonna have one for James. Y'all want to have one for James real quick?
Let's go for it.
Let's do it. Let's have one for James. All right. Happy birthday, James.
I'm backstage.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gotcha. Don B is in the building. So we got Don B, we got Scarecrow. I got music from both of y'all that I still need to load. Cause I don't know. I had to leave the house at around 4 something, go to the store and make some rounds or whatever. So I didn't get everybody's music loaded up yet. So that's just something I'm gonna have to do on the fly. Nothing that I'm used to. You know what I mean? Not. I mean, it ain't nothing new to me. I've been doing this for a minute, baby. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, baby. All right, so Jerry Brown. What's first? What's the hip hop topic of the day, fam?
Well, hold on, before we get to that. Since we got our brother Marshall in the building, why don't you fill us all in on the details of the release?
Oh yeah.
The release, the time and place, the details, everything in between.
Yeah, we need all that information, family. We need all of it.
Got it. Been more than happy to you know what I'm saying, spread that information. First off, man, you know, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I love y'all brothers, man. So the release is the weekend of Juneteenth. It's June. The album is dropping on Juneteenth, which is June 19th. The release party is June the 21st. That's Saturday, June the 21st at 7:30 p.m. at the Social Club Lounge and Event Center. That is at, let me get the address 1 second. I had it here. It's in Columbus. How about that?
It's in Columbus.
4419 Crossroads Center. It's off of Hamilton Road. A lot of people know where that's at.
You're gonna have some flyers for that though, ain't you?
Yeah, I'll have some flyers for that.
All right.
The event is being hosted on it's up on Eventbrite right now under Nabial's release party, so everybody can go there and get your tickets. I'll have links and everything like that. You can check the website www.kramusic.org. All VIPs need to RSVP at kramusic.org. It's a blackout event. Dress code is all black. We're gonna call it Urban Elevated or Elevated Urban Attire. It's being hosted by the incomparable and absolutely hilarious Rhoda Realist. You may recognize him from the Columbus 614 joint at the Commas that they do every year. It's gonna be a star-studded event. Red carpet, some special guests, some big names. We're expecting a huge turnout. I just spoke with Urban One the other day, so we got Urban One on board, Urban One Network. So y'all may know about them. If you don't know about Urban One, check them out. So we're doing some giveaways. We're trying to work on a couple raffles. You know what I'm saying? Some really big high ticket items. The first 50 ladies, you know what I'm saying, get a free drink. So it's gonna be a night, man. It's gonna be a night to remember. Got some stuff that's kind of on the hush hush. That's really gonna jump off. So it's gonna be an amazing night. And plus, the best thing is that the ticket price, it's only $10 for the ticket, right? But the ticket price includes the album Walking on Water, which is a double CD, 30 songs, skits, intros, interludes, you know what I'm saying, the whole nine. It's a classic project, cut for cut. So be sure everybody to, we'd love to have everybody in attendance too. So I appreciate that.
For sure.
That's dope, family. And then Jerry Brown, that leads me to my next question though, family. Because our fourth Sunday verses is that exact same weekend.
Right.
All right. So how about it's 5 Sundays in June? You want to move it back to the 5th Sunday?
That's cool. That's cool with me.
All right, so we'll move our 4th Sunday verses from the 22nd, since Marshall is dropping his stuff and we're going to be dealing with all of that. We'll move it to the following Sunday, which would be 5th Sunday in June. And I know James Brooks is going to have a fit. He already got mad. He said, nigga, y'all move that shit to June. You cheating. You already cheating. So we moving it back just a little further though. So we're gonna be all right though. We're gonna be all right. So all right. So salute to Marshall, man, and much success to everything that you got coming up, man. We in full support, man. We a family in arms.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And we got you. We got you. Whatever we can do, we're gonna do.
And then let's let the people know the Legends podcast is gonna be live streaming that night too, though. Like, don't sleep on that.
Oh, yeah,
that's
sure.
huge. That's a huge part of the event. Huge part. So that's gonna be
sure.
live. Grab some people and do some interviews, and you know what I'm saying, some of the dignitaries and things like that that's coming, bro. It should be lit.
For sure. All right. So he said they cheating. Look, I told you.
First off, it ain't they. I didn't push it back. I found out it got pushed to June when they did.
Jerry Brown, come on, man.
I'm just saying.
We're in this together. We're in this together, family. I think they mad because I told you that if me and you ended up in the finals, they was gonna say it was a crooked deck. There's a crooked deck. You know what I mean? If the dealer don't win, it's a crooked deck. So y'all no, but it is what it is. But at the same time though, June, the 5th Sunday in June is still gonna be fire because Jerry Brown's coming with some heat. Ken Rife I'm showing up to the party. I'm not expecting to win anything, but
man, come on with that shit, son. Come on.
No, I'm coming for Jerry's neck, though. I'm coming for his neck, baby. I'm coming for you, Brown, just so you know and everybody else know Rife is coming for you, but it is what it is. All right, that's gonna be a dope show regardless. It's gonna be a dope show regardless. All right, salute to my man's Scarecrow and Don B in the building.
Word.
Y'all, hey, y'all doing heavy lifting as far as just, I don't know why y'all not DAD yet. What's going on? What we waiting on? What we waiting on? What we need to make the deal? What we need to make the deal, family? What we need?
We'll get together and talk about it.
All right. He said we'll talk about it. Yeah, we need to talk about that one. Y'all need to go on and join the crew, join the camp, family. You know what I mean? Get SP behind you. You know what I mean? You not losing. That brother, he's not afraid to hear no from anybody. You'll be surprised with, you know what I mean, the shit they'll have you in. So it is what it is. I think I'm over talking it. So Jerry Brown, now that we're past what you was initially talking about, can we get into some hip hop topics real quick while I put everybody's names in the
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bring it
Couple things I seen this week. I mean, first and foremost, finally, the fucking legendary Outkast is getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, class of 2025, baby.
That's what's up.
2025.
So what took them so long?
I don't know. I mean, you talking about they've been from Southern Playalistic. I mean, goddamn, dude, it's 30 some years.
Right.
30 some.
That's one of the first groups to go diamond, ain't it?
I think so. I can't remember which album it was, if it was Aquemini or I think it'd have been right, because didn't MC Hammer go diamond? I think he was the first artist to do it. Rap artist.
Right. You're right.
But that first group.
No, that's cool. That's cool. They finally got that. Now I'll tell you something else that went on this week that was interesting as fuck to me. So our man Jim Jones, he appears on Angela Yee's podcast this week, All the Way Up.
Right.
Which he frequents on there quite often, because Mano helps co-host that with her, and that him and Mano dropped that Lobby Boys project together, so they're very cool. So he went on there and he addressed a couple different things. He addressed Kanye's statements about him not being able to do a PDF, and then he kind of readdressed Cameron's statements when they was at the height of their back and forth about what took place in the beef with him and Mano. But as he was saying that, he started going into an explanation about how people on the outside looking in don't understand the role that he played in the early Dipset era. As the capo, the enforcer, whatever you want to call it. Now, as he's saying that, Angela Yee chimes in and she's like, "Yeah, people didn't even know you started rapping that early, so early." And he was like, "Yeah, I was on Cameron's first album." And then this is what he says. He said, "Yeah, man, helped Cameron write all his solo albums." Now, as he says that, he starts to backtrack a little bit, and he says, "Well, he said, up until Come Home With Me. Now, Come Home With Me, if I remember Cameron's solo discography right, that was his third solo album. That was when they was on Rockefeller. I don't want to say that was the peak of Dipset, but it was coming up to the peak of Dipset. They was popping. That's when Old Boy and all that shit was coming out. And I'll say that to this. As he says that. Obviously, I can't 100% with any confidence say that I don't believe that, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there at them studio sessions, but this is what I'll say to this. Especially the first two albums. Confessions of a Fire, Sports, Drugs, Entertainment. And for those of us that remember the early Cameron, his rap style was a little different at that time, right?
For sure.
It was a lot more fast-paced, Spitfire type, a lot more lyrical driven. And when I think of that, and I think of how I remember Jim Jones hearing or sounding the first time I heard him rap, I don't have any reason to believe he helped Cameron write a motherfucking thing on them first two albums. Do you?
No, that's new to me. That's new to me.
But I'm saying,
I had the article.
just
I had the article pulled up though on that. On what you're talking about right now. I'm about to pull it up real quick. I'm about to share screen because I was looking at that. I was looking at that earlier today. What you talking about? It says Jim Jones claims he wrote on every Cameron album. Now I don't recall you saying that he wrote on every Cameron album.
No, that is what he said. That is what he said at first, and then soon as he said that, he just backtracked and he made it very clear. He said, "Well, up until Come Home With Me."
Okay. It says, Killer Cam has yet to respond to Jones's claims and has previously said that he would no longer be responding publicly to his former diplomat comrade. So we don't know if we're gonna get to the bottom of that or not, to be honest.
Well, I have no fucking to believe that was true based off my memory of them first two Cameron albums and what Jim Jones sounded like when I first started hearing him rap, be it that he's already admitted that around that same time frame, that's when Mace was helping him put bars together. He's admitted to that.
Right. And then
that's
too,
Mace,
like to me, Cameron's public image has been tarnished. You know what I mean? With all of the camera footage of him running from motherfuckers that's coming to see him. You know what I mean? And him running around cars and running around. And he was in the studio the one time. He was running around the desk. You don't think that was real?
I don't think that's real. I think that's...
Nah, son. That shit was real, kid. That shit was fucking real, kid.
I don't think that's real. I think that's some shit that they did as far as antics. I don't think that was real.
Nah, that shit was real. I think, whatever. I think that shit's fucking hilarious. Anyways, if that's not real, why would you be the butt of your own joke?
Well, look, let me say this. So this is the thing. When you hear people make claims about writing for people like this, you have to you got to be able to understand, and the person that's making the claim, what do they consider helping somebody write a joint? Because everybody doesn't have the same definition for that shit. So it could be, just imagine if it's your man's in the studio and he's there throughout the creative process, and at some point he just recommends or throws out some random suggestion and it sticks, or at least part of it sticks.
Right.
What's to say that he don't walk away from that situation thinking he'd help you write something, even though he ain't wrote near a fucking bar?
I don't know about that. All I know is about the dude that pulled up to the studio to see him, and my man started running around the desk trying to get away from him, apologizing. Then the one dude run up on him, and he started running around the car trying to get away, and he apologizing. You see,
all that has nothing to do with whether or not Jim Jones wrote anything for him on the first two albums.
I don't know. I mean, it got Jim Jones to the point where Jim Jones is ready to fire. I mean, he's ready to box this guy. He's ready to fight. You know what I mean? And they got him quoted right here. He says he's a bird head. He don't want no smoke. I'll box his head off. Where's the ring at? He said on the Breakfast Club. Said you getting money right till 10 million right now. Says today, nigga, I'll catch a flight wherever you at. You with Mayweather? And them 10 million, I'll meet you in any boxing ring. Like that, my man is just going off, ready to see this dude. And of course, Cameron. If Cameron is that same coward that was running around the car, running around the damn desk, yeah, hell no, he don't want no smoke. Cam is in his best interest is to shut the hell up at this point. And hey.
I'll say this again.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
That has nothing to do with whether or not Jim wrote any goddamn thing or helped him write anything on them first two albums. Or any album for that matter. Man, Cam was fucking nice. Was nice when he first came out. He's still nice.
He was all right.
He was definitely fucking fire on them first two albums.
He was all right. I picked Dragon over Cameron though.
You're crazy.
You got me fucked up, Brown. Dragon was way nicer than fucking Cameron.
Tell me Drag on a solo album.
I don't know a solo album. I don't know the name of it. But I know he had about 3 songs that I used to quote. And I used to explain this shit to niggas. The same way you explained that DMX shit to me that day, I used to have to explain Dragon's album to people. And the shit that he was saying. Whatever. But that was so long ago. Don't ask me to record that shit right now. That is not
well, let's ask Don B and Marshall. What's y'all take on that? Do y'all believe that? Don B, Marshall, and Scarecrow. Do y'all believe what?
I don't think I necessarily believe it. I think that there may be some possibility. Like if he's talking about he wrote on the album, like that can be a pretty vague statement. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have wrote a hook for the nigga, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. I do remember when Cameron came out, you know what I'm saying, and that one, I remember one joint that stands out in my head where he was talking about when he was with the priest and he was with oodles and noodles, and like that joint was crazy.
Yeah, it was on Confessions of Fire.
It was so different from what was, you know, taking place at that time too. So I think there may be some truth to it, in terms of, you know, him writing, you know, the way it may sound like he just, you know, co-wrote his whole joints. Like that's probably not the case, but he probably did write some bars in that joint though.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that he was like fabricating the whole situation. I think Cam to the most part is trying to push the narrative that Jim Jones was a you know what I mean, a ride along. You know what I mean? Like he was just you know what I mean, trying to catch a easy flight or whatever. Which I don't know.
I think, like Jerry said, though, I think it's perception is everything. So if you're in the room when somebody's writing something and you make a suggestion and that suggestion is used in some capacity, well, you're going to feel entitled to some credit, some version of credit for that. You know what I mean?
But Scarecrow, you got to understand why Jerry said that, though.
Why did I say it?
Jerry Brown said that because the one dude was listed on Nas's writing credits.
That's not why I said it. Now you're just making shit up. That's not why I said it.
The same nigga that got accused for writing for Drake. What was his name? Can't remember his name.
That's not why I said that.
He was listed on Nas's album for writing credits. You know what I mean? And y'all said that exact same thing. Oh, the nigga was just in the room and made some suggestions.
I did not say that. That's a two completely different situation.
It sound like the same shit to me. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm here to start shit though. I'm here to talk shit and start shit. So y'all do what y'all need to do.
But you know, I've been in studio sessions where you know, somebody wrote a hook and then somebody else performed it, or you know what I'm saying, on the fly they came up with something that just, you know, fit so crazy in that moment. You be like, well, yo, let me do that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I can see that. I done spit other people's hooks on their songs. Matter of fact, I did that not that long ago. So the hook he wrote, and he's like, man, I want you to do this hook. Like, all right, cool. So I think it can
you got to understand me. I don't think anything's wrong with it. I don't have any reason to believe that happened on either one of them albums. I remember what Jim Jones sounded like the first time I heard him rap. I remember what Cameron sounded like at that particular point in time. I don't have any reason to believe that Jim Jones helped him write shit during that period of time.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What was his name? Said he helped write the Carter 1 and 2. Gilly the Kid.
Well, okay, but that matches up. That matches up because I remember in 2004 or 3 or 4 when I heard Wayne rap over the Ether instrumental. Mm-hmm. And it took me by so fucking far. It took me by such a surprise because I had never heard Wayne rap like that. Not with that type of cadence and that type of wordplay. And it just, and you know, after that, you know, Wayne just went through the roof. So when Gilly started coming out and making his accusations about when he started helping Wayne write, the timeline matches up because the timeline matches up between when when Gilly signed to Cash Money
Mhm.
versus when you started hearing the difference between the bling bling Little Wayne and the fucking Carter Wayne.
Right. Yep. So you saying that matches more than Jim Jones and Cameron?
Jim Jones doesn't match at all.
It don't
That
match.
doesn't match at all.
Okay. Now you're listening to cadence and style and wordplay.
Well, look, hey,
to that.
let me say this. I have Jim Jones right now is 10 times better the fucking rapper than he was 20 years ago. And
No doubt.
And he makes dope ass music right now. But that early 2000 Jim Jones, no, you weren't helping Cam write nothing.
All right. For sure. All right, I gotta get Scarecrow's video from last week, the winning video. Make sure I got that on deck for playback. And then, yeah.
I had one more topic, but
go ahead.
No. I'm taking it back because I've made a promise to myself. Until this man give me some dope fucking music, I'm not talking about none of his rants no more.
Who, Kanye?
You know your man had another. He had two other rants this week. This man had a rant on J. Cole about how he doesn't like J. Cole and his music shouldn't even be considered real music. He had a rant. He had a rant on Pusha T and Playboy Cardi. How he said that they stood on his shoulders to take Drake out and then betrayed him. And I'm not talking about it no more. Until that nigga gives me some dope music, I don't want to talk about it no more.
You gonna be
the rants? The rants. No, if he gets his mind right, because the genius ain't left him. The genius is still in him. It's still in him. It's whenever he wants to stop searching for attention so bad and just sit his ass in the studio and let that genius go to work like it used to. It's still in him. He still got it.
Man, I
believe so.
Sit down with that brother and do a project with him, man. That would be insane.
No, he's still a musical genius. I just, I don't know what the industry did to him. He clearly has been through some shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't believe half the shit that he's coming up with now. Like, all of that is just to keep his name shaking around in the algorithm. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Not to mention the snippet of the new song that I seen him play, where you had to hear the hook. I can't even remember it. It had something to do with Hail Hitler.
Hail Hitler.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's just it's out of control, son. It's out of control. No, that's part of the hook. It's Hail Hitler something. I seen it earlier this week, either Monday or Tuesday, and I can't remember the rest of the hook.
That's crazy work. All right, well, anyways, we're gonna keep the show moving. All right, so y'all ready to get into some hip hop music, some local hip hop music? Give our support to our brothers. I see who's gonna win that $50. Matter of fact, I need to put the banner up real quick so they'll know. We don't have that many submissions, so if they submit during the show, I will allow it this week. It is what it is. I don't see it though. All right, there it is. I found it. All right. Send your music to the 419legends@gmail.com. $10 cash app for more than one song. $5 to skip the line. Cash tag the 419 legends. All right. So with the music that I do have, I don't have all the names wrote down over here, but I'll do that while the songs is playing. What I will do, I'm gonna play a video and give myself some breathing room, just a little bit, so to get a little bit more stuff together. And yeah, and we'll pick up the music after that. We'll pick up some more conversation, but we'll pick up the music after that. So give me 1 second, and we're gonna let this video fly. We'll be right back.
like they know me. It's a new me, you remember the old me. I remember everything you showed me. You made a cold me, you changed the whole me. What we talking about? You wasn't who you say you was, what we talking about? I still show love, what we talking about? I'ma keep it 100, what we talking about? You wasn't there for me, what we talking about? I don't know what I was thinking. The person who you was wasn't who I was seeing. I was planning on staying, should've been plotting on leaving. You was doing you, and I knew that's what you would do, but I stayed loyal. What's worse, the truth or the lie? What's better, the lemon or the sky? So many nights I cried over the truth, when the truth is you gotta let them lie in the bed that they make. When they wake, they realize it's too late, and the one you let go was too great. And it's 3 days to go before I move states, and it's a new place, and it's a better me, no more settling. I'm more than good enough. It's hard to cut ties with who you love. Have to start with my heart to know who to trust. I ain't say it's gonna be easy, but I will adjust. Everybody acting like they know me. It's a new me, you remember the old me. I remember everything you showed me. You made a cold me, you changed the whole me. What we talking about? You wasn't who you say you was, what we talking about? I still show love, what we talking about? I'ma keep it 100, what we talking about? You wasn't there for me, what we talking about? They say time heals everything. If it ain't kill you, can overcome anything. But what still gets to me is them simple things. I was planning on sharing rings, you was sharing other things. Got that off my chest. I can breathe again. I'm a better person without you, but it took a minute and the distance to come up with this opinion. You know what? Fuck all that. I'm out my feelings. I'm doing great. I'm better than before. I did it my way, the way people dare to explore. I paid attention to the signs people choose to ignore. That was the old me. That's not me anymore. They say the Lord put his most on the strongest soldiers. Damn, and I ain't realized I was chosen, but I got this. I know you got me. That's all that I really needed. Put positivity in a place of my inner demons. Everybody acting like they know me. It's a new me, you remember the old me. I remember everything you showed me. You made a cold me, you changed the whole me. What we talking about? You wasn't who you say you was, what we talking about? I still show love, what we talking about? I'ma keep it 100, what we talking about? You wasn't there for me, what we talking about?
Hey, Jamie, was that Camila D in the video with you? Shout out to Camila D. Yeah, I think that was Camila in the video with her. All right. Yeah. So I guess we're ready to go. Jerry Brown, did you have any more hip hop topics you wanted to go in?
Oh no, I don't. Nothing hip hop related. When I sent you those slides, I had something else that was sports related, but I kind of think we already talked about it last week. I couldn't remember, so I won't bring it up again.
Okay. All right. I just seen a video where they was talking about Ice Cube, and Suge Knight getting into it, and Ice Cube whooped his ass or some shit. I don't know. I've never heard that either.
I've never heard that. I've heard of and Cube's my man. I've heard of him getting whooped. You remember the rapper Cam? Cam?
Yeah.
You remember that story about Cam? He said he knocked him out in the street, and then there was another one of Suge's guys that said he knocked Cube out and took his chain off of him.
Right. And he said, I don't know how his chain got in my hand, but it ended up in my hand. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that.
You couldn't, this is the crazy part. In like 92, you couldn't have told me that Ice Cube was not the hardest motherfucker on the face of the planet. You couldn't convince me of that.
No.
He was the hardest motherfucker. Right around the time America's Most came out. Holy shit.
Yep. Yeah. When he first started the lynch mob, for sure. He was that he was the guy. He was the guy. So let me see. Who else is lucky enough to get on my says good go Cube. No, that shit probably didn't even really happen. No,
I mean it could have. It could have. I've never heard that story, and I'm shocked I've never heard that story before, because I think every person who is claimed to have done something to fucking Suge has came forward and made a claim that they did something to Suge.
For sure. For sure. And by now, of course. Of course. All right, I'm going to let another video fly, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the music real quick. All right, so we're going to let this one play. This is ICY by James Brooks. We'll be right back.
I see you while you're mad at me. Hey, I see you while you're mad at me. Yeah, I see you while you're mad at me. Yeah, you know who this is. Juices on the track, ho. This shit fire and it's smoking like tobacco. Ain't that so? Yeah, bruh, get it right. And if it's going down, juice there every night. I'm on my pip shit, glass night, berry white. I got a mixed bitch, but the chick carry white. I brought my boy with me, and he brought boy with him. He brought them toys with him if you wanna play with him. If you want some, you can come and get some. When them guns blow, they be like dum da dum dum. Oh, that's hot, scorching. Your mama looking at you like an abortion. Yup. Murder was a case, and the shit bumping like an adolescent's face. If you ain't eating right, add some blessings to your grace. And boy, I'm counting money like I'm working at a bank. Hey, I see you while you're mad at me. 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 I see you while you're mad at me.
I see why you mad, ho, cause I'm a bad bitch. Money on my mind, I'm tryna get mad rich. Styling on you hoes, bitch, I'm a fashionista. I dress to impress, starting clean like it's Easter. Your man staring so hard, you wanna pop off a bitch, you don't go hard. Don't let the hills fool you, hoes, shit can get ugly. I don't want your man, but you still mean mug me. Threat to you hoes, fly bad and classy. To add to that list, I'm sexy and sassy. I do this shit, bitch, it's a habit. Everything I got, bitch, you wish you had it. On my rap shit, and I'm killing every verse. Suicide flows, my studio should be a hearse. I see why you mad, cause bitch, I'm in first place. And your swag is dry, you looking so thirsty.
I see you while you're mad at me. 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 I see you while you're mad at me.
I see him throwing shots, but when I'm throwing back, a nigga going harder than the Louisville slugger bag. Matter of fact, I'm going harder than the Anvil. I know that shit hurt, motherfucker. Take an Advil. Yup. Cocksucker, take a Tylenol. They can't stop my shine. I'm Black Magic, Mr. Armor Raw. Fly nigga shit, I'm too much like my daddy. Flow so sick, yo bitch at me. Yo bitch average, but my whole savage. She don't eat rice, only cock meat sandwich. God damn it, bitch don't kill my vibe. I can't let them kill my vibe. Never ever kill my vibe. Right, the girl know where I come from. She hold my dick close to her mouth like a Samsung. Yeah, she beatboxing on the wood. I'm Dougie Fresh on the whole coat as Clint Eastwood.
I see you while you're mad at me. 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 I see you while you're mad at me.
So that's what's up. I see why you mad at me. I didn't even understand that song when James first sent me that song. I was like, icy. Then I said, I see why you mad at me. That was clever as fuck. James is clever as hell. All right, let me stop the share screen real quick. I guess we're ready to get into the music. Jerry Brown, what you say?
I'm with it.
All right, so we don't have that many submits, so the show might not be as long as normal, but I'm good with that because you never believe I was writing to this song last night and I fell asleep in the lab. To be honest, I fell asleep in the lab, and I think I probably slept for about 2 hours, and I woke up and started writing to it some more. So I've been here. I need to go to bed. I've been writing to this goddamn song, man. It is what it is. I ain't got it like y'all young whippersnappers. Y'all going to studio and spend 30 minutes and got you 16 locked down, nigga. Nah, it take me a week and a half. Take me a week and a half. So don't look forward to getting old. Don't look forward to it. It's not good. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the music real quick. Let me turn the music up. So we good. Turn the loop off. Fade on. All right, so we are ready to go.
And I'm glad you said that, Cam, because if we do finish early, there is one more hip hop topic I want to talk about. There's just, and I can't believe we haven't talked about it yet, but it's been on my mind. But I'll leave it to the end if we end early.
No, you can bring it out right now. Oh yeah, my bad too. Shout out to Slim Sims in the building. Shout out to Slim.
What up, Slim Sims?
What up, Slim?
No, let's go ahead and get to the music. It's just something that's been on my mind. I can't believe we haven't talked about it before, but if we get to that point, we'll bring it up.
All right, we'll get to it then. We'll do that. What'd you say, James? James said, I used to be way more creative. Them old beats sound like I was having fun. I don't hear that anymore. I know the feeling though, family. I know the feeling, but shout out to you.
No, Juice, I still hear plenty of fun in your beats. Plenty of fun in them.
Hey, Don B's holding up the salute, Jerry.
Oh, all right. We got it.
Salute. Right.
I still hear plenty of fun in your beats, Juice. Plenty of fun. You ain't lost nothing.
For sure.
This is the best game ever!
Ain't nothing like a good drinking game. So let's get to it. All right. So the first song we got up on deck is Scarecrow's winning video from last week. All right. Hello, motherfucker. All right. It's going to be hard to beat. If I had my money, I think that this song is going to be up here for a minute. It's going to be up here for a few weeks. You know what I mean? It's that dope.
I can see it.
It is that dope. So we're going to go ahead and let it fly. And y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10. You know what I mean? Spam the comments, and we'll be right back.
Don't come around here with your slick talk. Leave pissed off. I wanna walk like I'm frisked off. Big balls, die after saving the day. Quick draw. I just seen them getting away. You haul, stay or pursue them and chase. You call. I'm down for whatever the weather. We move on. I'm here for support like a new draw. Height at new dawn. I could prove wrong. Everybody with intention malicious. Laying them down, never found in the ditches. Let me get wicked, respect ain't a given. And fuck your opinion and who even asked you. Let me get past you. High as giraffe. Cooch, I am a beast. I am an ass who everybody trying to let out the bag. I'm loose. I'm elevated. Hella hated, hella mayo, watch me KO, instrumentals, the fact they don't make it coincidental, no avenging cause I disassembled, taking shots, yeah I'm dissing niggas, big homies out here twisting figures, out on the hunt for the missing figures, we ride in the dark, shit ain't a ride in the park, better to know before you start, niggas run up getting buck in the bar, lucky you ain't had to duck by the car, Aladdin shouldn't never fuck with your far, ready to die, yeah I'm ready for war, don't even call me the crow anymore, my government name, preface, you wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken. Fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken. Fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to
Sorry, did I break your concentration? What? Compromise the cost and calculation. The conscious collaboration, ensemble. Notice I set my crew to full throttle. From the bottom all the way to the top. Yes. Like outer space is the destination. No hesitation, it's what it's gonna be. No stopping from here on out, I promise. It's the D to the OMB. OMG, you can go with me and the whole damn team in the middle of the city in the OHIOTOD. no sleep. We can go for weeks with no cheat. Go to promo, no, we don't need it. Ask comp, we gotta go, you can't beat it. Believe me, you don't want no beef, you a vegan. See me all over the streets of the field when you want that smoke. Any day of the week, hit me all over these beats and I'm killing the boy. It's no joke, man, it's no secret. We came to bring the heat real loud. You can hear it from down the street or across town. No doubt, you know me, I don't hold out. I'm going overboard, I don't need a reason. I won't fold, no, I don't be creeping. I'm parked outside, I go off the deep end. You ain't about the life, better watch how you speaking. If you're only a warrior for the weekend, understand me, there is no equal. Got some beef, better go on and keep it. There's no way you're making it to the sequel. English motherfucker, do you speak? You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken, fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken, fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to owe me.
So I should already know when this nigga Scarecrow start running in place, it's time to fucking put your headphones on. It's a wrap. It's a wrap, Cap. I was trying to catch it in time, whatever, but I got it next time though. All right, so that was dope as hell, just as dope as it was last week when it premiered. Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in. What was your take on that one, family? Second week in a row.
This is still the same to me. Who did
that beat? Who did that beat?
Yeah.
We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Y'all both mute. All right, Don B, your mic is trash. Let's try Scarecrow. Scarecrow, mute your mic.
Yo.
Yeah. Well, you good. Don B, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, no, that's my bad.
Well, I think that was Anno Domini. To answer your question.
Who? Anno Domini?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was dope. No, it's still Don DeMarco for me.
That's what's up.
Don DeMarco.
All right. So we got Thump in the building. Thump, what was your take on that track, fam?
Man, listen. These guys are goddamn guys like freaking inhuman, bro. Like
they're my guys. Don't try to scoop my guys. They're my guys.
Absolute 10 for me. Absolute 10 for me. We kicked it a couple weeks ago, Don B, man, and bro, listen. I heard a couple joints then. It was insane. That joint is insane. I rock with Anno too, though. You know what I'm saying? Anno Domini, yeah, they joint is incredible. They got a whole team of producers too. But yeah, that joint is fire. The beats, I mean, the lyrics, the concept. Hello, motherfucker. You know the old me. Yeah. Let's go. Amazing.
I got you. Like I said earlier, this song is gonna be hard to beat. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to beat. And so hats off to y'all for doing such a phenomenal job. I guess I'll let I ain't gonna let y'all vote. I'm just gonna.
Hey, I didn't submit the song.
I already know what it is. I already know. So we just gonna skip that part. We're gonna get to the comments. We already know.
Hey, but hey, Scarecrow come to me, like I'll send him some beats and he'll come back with some incredible stuff, and I'll be like, I gotta match his energy most of the time. Like there's a couple times where I'll send him some stuff and he'll be like, Don B, he's like, you gotta put your verse last.
For sure. And you definitely represented in that verse though. I know I'll never forget my man's taking off running and ain't going nowhere. The train's still there. And shit, I'm sitting there like, that's my guy. You're like, that's my guy right there, Scarecrow. He never disappoints. All right. So, let's get into it. All right. Slim Sam said that beat and flow was nice as F. All right. Shannon My G said that's a
Y'all the Monko.
Right. I didn't give it a score. I'm gonna give it that same 9 1/4 I gave it last week. You know what I mean? I gotta save some room for some, you know what I mean? I gotta save room. I would, but I gotta save room.
He said we can always improve, is what he's saying. He said we can do better.
No, I'm not saying that.
That's like when you go for like a job review, you know what I'm saying, when they give you like the annual job review, and it's like, I would give you the highest, but you know what I'm saying, they be like, there's always room to improve, you know what I mean? You can't be standing around, just pick up a broom when you ain't got nothing to do, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to say to us, Jericho, right now.
Hey, it ain't even like that. It ain't even
real thing.
Not even like that. Hilarious, Don B. Hilarious. But at the same time, though, Shizzy Blaze get that bad boy a.
What up, Shizzy? Good luck.
Hello, motherfucker. Slim Sims gave what? Slim Sims? What the
Sims,
dog?
oh, man. Oh my God! Wow.
Hey, you talk about somebody that'll slap you with a 4-piece with no apologies. He'll slap you with a 4-piece with no apologies, son. For real. That's what's really good.
That's what's up.
James Brooks said, hello, motherfucker. That's a 9 and a biscuit, dude. All right, I'm gonna let that one be my star comment. Let me see who we got up next. We got the good brother Joe Love. Sure. Let's get the share screen. Let's get the share screen going on and find Joe Love. Joe Love has a song called Got Me Twisted. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen of 1 through 10. We're gonna let it fly, baby. Wait, it's trying to make me sign into this shit? What the fuck? When did you do that? When have you ever asked me to sign into SoundCloud, to play SoundCloud? Fuck out my face. All right, now I gotta start this shit over. Y'all saw that shit? Try to make me sign into some shit that okay. Anyways, this your boy Joe Love, Got Me Twisted. Y'all give it a good 1 through 10 and we're gonna let it fly.
Someone fighting cancer, fighting to live. Someone doing drugs and death is near. Someone can't cope with life, they don't wanna be here. If you need a landing shoulder, I'll be here. She don't want you no more, so you acting like an animal. Now they locked you up in a cage, lost it all. No matter what you do, give it to God, stay strong. I thank God for the wind, fire in the wall. I'm a warrior of God, yeah, I'm a good soldier. I stay on my knees, praying for the beholder. I think the devil winning, the world getting colder. One's close to you hating, got the look on my shoulder. Think the devil winning, the world getting colder. One's close to you hating, got the look on my shoulder. Think the devil winning, the world getting colder. One's close to you hating, got the look on my shoulders. I was a youngster when I became a boss. I'm bringing them presents like I was Santa Claus. Keep a bad honey on fleet, I called her my Mrs. Claus. We shop at 50,000, yeah, we shutting down the mall. I thank God for his blessings. I got it from the trenches, still living. I'm building new additions like a Mike building. Why they crying like Kitty swear I'll keep them twisted. You got me twisted, keep them twisted. Think the devil winning, the world getting colder. One's close to you hating, got the look on my shoulders. Think the devil winning, the world getting colder. One's close to you hating, got the look on my shoulders. Still living, I'm building new additions like a Mike building. Why they crying like Kitty swear I'll keep them twisted. You got me twisted, you got me twisted.
All right. Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in, fam. What's your take on that?
I wasn't a fan of that beat. I'm gonna go a 7-piece. I didn't like that beat that much.
All right, Young Lev, what's your take on that one?
I'm kind of opposite of Jerry on that. I thought the beat was crazy. It kind of reminded me of some, some older, a little bit older West Coast type vibe. So that was definitely, hitting for me. I'm gonna give it a strong 6.5.
All right, Scarecrow, what was your take, fam?
I didn't think that he matched the beat. The beat was okay. I didn't hate the beat. I wasn't in love with the beat either. But overall, I'm gonna give that bad boy a flat 6.
All right, got you. Don B, unmute yourself, but fam, what was your take?
Oh no, you can hear me. I just don't want the feedback because Scarecrow is sitting right here.
Got you.
Yeah, I agree with Lev though. I like the beat, like especially how the intro, how the beat came in. Like I really like the beat. Like I was disappointed in how it ended. Like I felt like it ended abruptly. Yeah, I'm a 7-piece with it.
All right, got you.
Man, look. When are one of y'all down there gonna step in and help Joe Love start mixing shit down properly?
Nah, the problem is
Ken, it's up to you. It's up to you. I don't even know I'm talking to everybody else. It's up to you. It's up to you to step in, and you have to help this guy start mixing shit down the right way. Whatever the right way is. I'm not a producer, but I know what the right way sounds like, and I know what the wrong way sounds like. And y'all got to start helping him.
You need to understand something. We've had Joe Love on the show before. He don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion about his music, fam.
I understand that.
He likes it the way he likes it. You know what I mean? That's some shit that as soon as he records it, he's not mixing down shit. He's not asking nobody's opinion. He's uploading it straight to the fucking SoundCloud immediately. Seconds, nigga, before you can be like, hold on, nigga. Nah, that shit is gone. It's already gone. So, hey, shout out to Joe Love because I love the strength of Joe Love to be like,
I do too.
Whether you like my music or not, I like it. And I can see Joe Love in that Cadillac riding around listening to his shit and his shit only. His shit only, nigga.
For sure.
So shout out to Joe Love. When it comes to that beat though, I like that beat. I know what you're saying though, Brown, because the beats that he selects normally are like 10 times better than that one. You know what I mean?
The fire.
He finds
that's why the mixes bother me so much. because he selects some fire ass fucking beats.
Yeah, he finds the rarest beats that, like, if we common ass rappers, like, we taking the shit semi serious, if we found the beats that he finds, we would damage them shits.
We can say that.
You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I liked it. I'm a smooth 7 in the biscuit with it. I'm a 7 in the biscuit. Let me get to these comments real quick. We get to the next track. Jamie, she gave it a smooth 7 piece. What Slim say? Slim said, nah, karaoke night's officially done. No, he gave that bad boy a 4.7. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna argue with that because we used to that from Slim Sims. We kind of missed that a little bit, but it is what it is. And then James was like, "That's the Slim I remember."
Yeah, that's a girl.
For sure. All right, Slizzy Blaze gave it a 6 in the biscuit. 6 in the biscuit. I gave it a 6.0. James Bruce gave it 7 in the biscuit. All right. All right. Shannon My G gave it an 8 piece. I mean, Joe don't care about none of that shit. That's what I'm telling you. I don't care about that shit.
I understand that, but sometimes when
that shit water under the bridge.
Sometimes you may want to step in like, yo, son, you got a dope ass track here. You got a potential for it. Just let me do it right. Just step in, and as a producer, tell him to let you do it right. Just tell him to let you do it right.
But what if you're talking to somebody that don't want it done right? That don't want it to hit the radio. Don't want it to meet a video. That
has nothing. That has nothing.
He just
has
wants
nothing
to
to do with
himself.
the radio.
No, at the same time, you have to understand, Brown. This is where you're getting it twisted when it comes to Joe Love. Joe Love making music is the same as a girl out in the fucking field, like it's a sunny day, smelling the flowers. She's smelling the flowers. That's her day. That's her good day.
I understand that,
That's the same way
but
he makes music.
If he had somebody to say, man, just give me 2 hours with that. Just give me 2 hours with that beat, that mix, and it'll sound a lot better. Just give me 2 hours. Just give me an hour. Fuck it. Just give me an hour with that mix.
Dude, do you know how long the shelf life that Joe Love is going to have on this song before he makes the next song? The shelf life on that song is going to be so short, it's not even going to matter if it sounds good. It's not going to matter. He's coming out with a song. Matter of fact, he sent me 2 songs this week. He just didn't send a cash out. You know what I mean?
I get it, son.
It. But hey, we're going to see what it is. All right, so anyways, let's get back to it. The next song we got up is by the good brother Don B, man. All right. So Don B got a song called Optional. Y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10, and we gon' let it fly, baby.
In the dark where it's hard to see, a part of me maintain knowledge of the prophecy. Now honestly, I don't give a fuck about a nigga who been doubting me. I'm about to be better than I ever been. Hit up my mans, got me some medicine, giving a damn opinions and references. This is the death of them, taking the breath of them. Ooh, this is the message I'm giving to you. Do what the fuck you say you gon' do. I ain't trying to be mistaken for fool. If you knew who I was, you'd be grateful to prove all of the shit that was spoken. I give you a moment to own it. Guess you ain't hot as you thought. A silly component, you gotta control it. The else when it count, it'll fall through the holes. Words of the soul, I'm the first snatcher. Gruesome scene, no remorse after. Red rum, but of course backwards. Motherfuckers be the worst actors. I be staying slick, never saying shit. But if they a bitch, then you tell them. I done made a hit, not a slave to it. I'm amazing sick, you would seldom. Glad you ain't making it rain. I forgot my umbrella, I'm staying fly, no use for propellers. I'ma be rocking this stage at Coachella, you thirsty as shit. Better grab a Corona, you know that I'm making you sick. I be cutting them up if you hand me them scissors. Behold them, I make them a bitch.
Stopping me is impossible. Dropping is not even optional. Me, not the topic, is illogical. I came a long way, but I got lots to go.
I'm on the way to the top and the bottom. Flipping the route was an option, no problem. You must have forgotten how I got it popping. I'm hot as they coming, I come out of pocket.
Stopping me is impossible. Man, dropping is not even optional. Me, not the topic, is illogical. I came a long way, but I got lots to go.
I'm on the way to the top and the bottom. Flipping the route was an option, no problem. You must have forgotten how I got it popping. I'm hot as they coming, I come out of pocket.
Nigga. You either win them or become a victim. Listen, I stick them and twist at the wrist, and I'm picking them off when I shoot from the hip. Spitting, I stick to my guns, that's conviction. I'm the definition of the man in my district. Damn, I'm so wicked, hands are so quick, I go hand with 2 biscuits. And I get these big old plans to get lifted. That's the mission, I'm simply wishing you would. More than you wish that you could, but get this understood. I'm eclipsing the hood and I might get vicious. Right here I stood in the same position, blazing that good like it's my tradition. Take a page out my book if you pay attention. With all due respect, I don't need to witness. Get the hint and mind your business. Blessed with more gifts than you find at Christmas. My description is hard and liquid, raw, explicit, and clean. I'm a contradiction. Believe it is far from fiction. A flawless mixture of bars and scripture. If y'all are sick, then I'm the picture of perfect health with no elixir. Just a lot of greens generated by my team. See, stopping me is impossible. Dropping is not even optional. Me, not the topic, is illogical. I came a long way, but I got lots to go.
I'm on the way to the top and the bottom. Flipping the route was an option, no problem. You must have forgotten how I got it popping. I'm hot as they coming, I come out of pocket.
Stopping me is impossible. Man, dropping is not even optional. Me, not the topic, is illogical. I came a long way, but I got lots to go.
I'm on the way to the top and the bottom. Flipping the route was an option, no problem. You must have forgotten how I got it popping. I'm hot as they coming, I come out of pocket, nigga.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That was official. That was official. Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in, fam. What's your take on that one?
No, it was fire. It was fire. And it got me to thinking something. Whenever we go back to having actual interviews on this podcast and we have Don B and Scarecrow, like I'm interested to ask them how did this chemistry come together? Like I want to know the first day.
They here right now.
I'm not even gonna take it to that right now. Because I can't wait to ask them that. I want to know.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna answer it right now, though. I'm pretty sure they're gonna answer it.
But I want to wait till we go back to the interview phase and we can really dig into it.
So don't answer, Scarecrow. Don't answer.
But
Don B, don't answer. Don't answer right now. This is a commercial.
It was fire.
This is a commercial.
Okay. I'm 9 1/4 with that joint, son.
All right, guys. Don't answer that right now, y'all. This is a commercial. This is setting up for the interview, for the official interview.
How did Don B and Scarecrow meet? You wait and find out. You wait and see.
Not
that interesting of a story.
It actually is, though. I mean, we've been rocking for a while.
You know what I mean? Hey.
I mean, it's not interesting to us, but it's interesting to the average person. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, we don't have that many songs to play. So if y'all want to go into it, you know what I mean, we can kind of turn it into an informal.
How we met?
Yeah. How y'all came up with that chemistry you two.
Okay, so he was like I said, I don't know. I think I said something about this before on the show. Scarecrow was part of the 4-man group, you know what I'm saying? And we were all
trash. That was trash, nigga. That was trash.
Yes. I mean, to be honest, yeah, we were bad.
But we were all on the same ticket, you know what I mean? And I caught their set, you know, and then they sat down and was like right front row watching everything I was doing and everything like that. So I gave them some more material that I had, and then I hit them up individually. And this dude is the only one that got back to me, you know what I mean? And it's been 10 years 7 years. 7 years. It's been like 10 years we've been rocking, but it's been like 7 years we've been talking about we need to do an album together. We need to do an album together.
Yeah, I begged for so long, and it went through different iterations. Like it's called the Fall Guys now, but at first it was like, what was it at first? Frankenstein.
But it was like I wasn't. He was doing all the work, you know what I'm saying? Like he was steady putting out projects, and I was maintaining my status as a feature on every one of the projects, you know what I'm saying, that he was putting out, you know. So from almost every one of his projects I'm a feature on. And you know, like I just showed up at his house one day with like some full stuff like ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready, like no pen, no pad, no nothing. I'm ready to go. Like just put the beat on.
It was stupid.
And yeah, he was calling me disrespectful. He was talking about writing a diss track to me and all this and that. And I was like, I mean, it's cool. And then we were just, but not that never happened. But and we just looked back and was like, dude, like we've been recording like this whole winter, and we have
32 songs.
Yeah, we had a lot like stacked up. So we just continued to build on that. And I mean, it's not like we didn't hang out, you know what I mean? Even if this dude lives, we never had. Like I've been with this dude through beef that he's had with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen that, you know what I mean? But other than that, like me and him never had no beef. But we clicked up and just started making music, and it's just like, everybody knows how it is. We've all done features and stuff like that with other people, and you feed off that energy that someone gives you. Like I was talking about the other day, how flawlessly Jerry Brown spits. Like it's like it's easy for him. Like this is something that he can wake up and do every morning without blinking an eye. You know, so when Jerry hit me and said that I gave him a challenge, I was like, what? I was like, real? Like, because any other time, it's like, yeah, he's like, you want a 16? He's like, yeah, I can do that while I'm on the toilet. You know, like, but, you know, like you feed off that energy. And it's like, I understand I put that energy out there. And it's like, whenever, like I say, I send him something and he'll catch a vibe off of it. He'll send it back to me. And I'm like, all right, now I know I got to match his energy or go above. And he's always like, I'm trying to catch you, Don B. I'm trying to catch you, Don B. And I'm like, yeah, you say that, but you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we work well together, but yeah, it's been a work in progress. Not that we've had a lot of bumps and, you know what I'm saying, in the road, you know, because I mean, like you said, it's kind of a flawless thing. Like we did the little track that I submitted last week, and we went back and forth on it. And it was like, I had the first part of it. And he was like, all right. And it was like, oh, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. How are you ready, bro? You didn't write nothing down. No, I'm ready. Like, I was listening to what you were saying, and I'm ready. Like, okay, let's go. Like, yeah, we just, you know, back and forth off that energy. Like, and, you know, that's why I want to collab with a bunch of different people and stuff for that reason. You know what I mean? Like,
that's dope. I got the vibe with Scarecrow in the lab, you know what I mean, last weekend, you know what I mean? So I kind of pick up what you're talking about.
Right,
I mean,
right.
The guy's a professional. He's a professional.
Most definitely.
I do what I can. I used to be wild though. When Don B met me, I was a wild kid. I didn't have no kids yet. I was out here, son.
I actually had this dude working with me like on some literal like work shit. And he was like, bro, I don't ever want to work with you again. He was like, working with you is like being at my grandpa's house or something. He's like, wake up 5 a.m, like, get this shit done right now. I'm like, well, you know, like get to work, nigga.
It's about the money. It's at the money.
But at the end of the day, steel sharpens steel, so that's what it is.
No, one thing that I would say, you two, that dynamic with you two reminds me of a better version of me and Dre. You know what I mean? The original, like Devious or whatnot, True Gangsta Max or whatever. Like Don B reminds me of me, and Scarecrow reminds me of Dre. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because the light skin, dark skin thing or whatever it is, but the way that y'all brothers, the reason why I say the better version is because the way y'all stick together. You know what I'm saying? And the way that y'all just like Y'all so for pushing music. Whatever y'all come out with, y'all pushing videos. Y'all putting it out there. Y'all putting yourselves out there. Me and Dre, we was just spitting for the local niggas. Like, y'all niggas hear this shit, you know what I mean? Y'all not fucking with us, whatever. But we wasn't trying to reach nobody outside of the projects at times, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying?
Ken, y'all started at 12, 13 years old. It's a difference.
Jerry Brown.
Y'all were literal fucking kids when y'all did that shit.
No, we wasn't. We was in the 6th grade.
6th grade.
Literal fucking kids. Yeah. Like I said, literal fucking kids.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was there too.
I was there to witness it. I wasn't rapping.
You was rapping. You wrote Dion's in them verse. What the fuck is that?
What, the mic is all mine?
The mic is all mine. Yeah, you wrote the mic is all mine.
You already knew what it was.
Yeah, you wrote the mic is all mine. The mic is all mine.
We were still kids, though. We were still kids.
No, but we hadn't reached.
Literally kids.
Listen, Rife hadn't put the fucking demo in the mailbox at that time. Yeah, I mean, that was before Rife put the demo in the mailbox.
No, I don't think it was. Didn't you already have Devious was already out when we went through that mic is on mine shit. Yeah, Devious already had the red.
Because the reason why I know it wasn't. The reason why I know it wasn't because the only rhyme that me and Dre had in our back pocket was a real G. We had a song called
Ken, I didn't know you before Devious. That's how I know that timeline ain't right.
Yes, you did. You knew me over EJ's house.
Yes, that was after Devious came out.
Yeah, but when at the same time, when Dion and them stayed on the East. When Dion stayed on the East, that's when I got introduced to most of y'all.
Right.
All right. So budget.
Devious had already came out. Devious had already came out by then.
My cousin Tyron Brown was on the East at that time. Devious had not come out then.
Your timeline is fucked up, Ken.
No, I'm telling you,
Devious had already came out.
No, niggas, we was still recording for Devious when I was at Klein Avenue. I was at Klein Avenue. You was at senior high in the 10th grade. I was in Klein Avenue in the 9th grade. That's how we did the VP.
Right.
That's
10th grade.
All of
10th
that
grade,
shit, that Mike is all mine shit happened before that. We was in middle school when that happened. All right. So, anyways, I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up the church.
Eli made that beat too, by the way.
All right. Shout out to Eli. All right, Marshall Evans, go ahead. What was your take on that song, fam? I know we done sidetracked and got all crazy.
That's part of the game. But I love that joint. I like that beat a lot. The lyrics are impeccable. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.
Got Jerry Brown gonna tell me, nigga, I was there.
No, you already contradicted yourself, son. You was the Devious tape was already out when that shit happened. What you're talking about?
No, it wasn't, Jerry.
Yes, it was.
The Devious tape.
First off, I didn't do 10th grade at senior high. I was still at St. Pete's. I was still in St. Pete's with a bunch of goddamn priests trying to indoctrinate me when I was in 10th grade.
No, but that mic is all mine.
I was still fighting goddamn demons off in 10th grade.
Mike is all mine happened when we was still in middle school.
Right. So, that's what I'm talking about. So
the Devious Red Tape didn't come out. The Devious Red Tape didn't come out until fucking my 9th grade year, son.
Okay.
So that's different.
Your memory is fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
Marshall was there. He knows. He could time stamp.
The Devious Red Tape came out in 9th grade first, and I remember seeing him.
In whose 9th grade? In our 9th grade or his 9th grade?
It's the same 9th grade. We graduated the same year.
No, No, we did not. This is the fucking fallacy that I'm talking about. No, the fuck we didn't graduate the same year.
Your 9th grade year.
My 9th grade year would have been his 8th grade year at Malabar.
In the VV with
right, but not the summertime. Summertime is my 9th, is me going to Client Avenue. Summertime is you going to senior high. The Devious Red Tapes came out then. Yeah. All right. So anyway, let's get back to it. Scarecrow, what you giving that song so we can move on, fam?
I don't love the verse on that song.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it a 9 piece.
All right, got you. Me personally, on that song in particular, I'm going to tell you what the good brother Marshall told me. You know what I mean? Something that I wasn't hip to. That should have been taken advantage of on that track in particular. And I use it a lot because for some reason, I don't know why I need to, but the de-esser needed to be emphasized on that track because the S's and the all that's in there and all of the verses, you know what I mean? I hear it more than probably everybody else because I fight with it more than everybody else probably. But Marshall turned me on to that, and I will have to say that's something that needed to be implemented in that song.
For sure. We recorded that at his spot, and when I recorded my spot, I recorded through the de-esser.
Yeah. And that's about 3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, it's a couple years old.
Yeah, for sure. So that's my 8. That's my 8 in the biscuit. No, I'm just 9 in the biscuit. 9 piece. But yeah, that would be the only thing I would have to say about that one though. Yeah,
I agree with you.
The lyrics was dope, but that you can hear that all through them verses and shit. And I hear, and you know, to me, I fight with it so much that it annoys the shit out of me. So I'm gonna definitely hear it before anybody else. All right, so let me see what they're talking about in the comments real quick. Shannon, my G gave that bad boy.
Don DeMarco.
Okay,
Shizzy Blaze gave it
Don DeMarco.
All right, Jamie Tucker gave that bad boy a smooth 8 piece. All right, James says y'all was probably beefing and grew to become friends.
I've never had beef with R&B.
No doubt. Jerry, that was Ken letting you know he coming for you, my guy. For sure. All right, de-esser is your friend and EQ that high end. For sure. All right, them fuck your whole mix up. For sure.
And you know what? This is something I got from Juice. Recording at a low volume helps a lot of that too. Because I used to record at a super high, and then I remember sitting in on a session, not even on a session, he was just showing me a mix, and he was like, man, just turn it down, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, start at a low volume and give yourself that extra headroom, turn that de-esser on in that mix. That was the only thing that kept it from being a 10 for me was the mix. But yeah, try to record at a lower volume. So shout out to Juice for that.
For sure. You see how the train connects, you know what I mean? You connected to James and then you connected to me, let me know about it, you know what I mean? I had no clue, man. I'll threshold the shit out of a fucking de-esser on my shit. I'll threshold that bitch all the way to the top. Like, nigga, get the S's out the fuck out of here. But James, give it a 1 through 10 though, fam. You didn't give it a 1 through 10. Give it a 1 through 10, James. To help us reach our thresh. We don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of people in the
How many songs we got left, Ken?
We got a good 4 or 5 songs left, but we just don't have that.
Sorry.
Oh, what do you mean? We gonna have enough time to get to 7 o'clock? You act like we was gonna end early. But we didn't talk a lot too. We talked a lot too.
No, that was intentional. That was intentional. We were trying to.
He did.
All right, but he gave it a 9 in the biscuit. Finally. All right. So that being the case, we're gonna go ahead and get to the next track, and that's by Young Shotta. I got Young Shotta up.
Oh, I love Young Shotta.
All right, Young Shotta got a track called Transcendence Freestyle. You know what I forgot to fucking do?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my word. We an hour and a half in the show, and I forgot to change the privacy settings on the goddamn broadcast. Wow. Yeah. That's why we ain't got nobody in here. I forgot my Facebook people. That's why all the comments is coming.
Run it back. No.
Yeah, that's why all the comments is only coming from YouTube, because I never
the rules can
fix the Facebook. Man, come on.
Yeah, you gotta play it. You know the rules.
I was trying to, Jerry Brown.
You know the rules, and so do I.
No, but the thing of it is, the last couple shows, Ken, I usually remind you of that at the beginning, and I forgot.
Oh my God!
To remind you of that, the last couple shows, I usually remind you. I'll be like, "Yo, we on Facebook," and
yeah, I straight up forgot. We're a whole hour and a half into the show, and I'm just remembering about the Facebook. My bad. So anybody in Facebook land, I apologize. I'm so sorry. They probably thought we didn't. They probably thought we didn't even have a show today.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I got that shit too. Matter of fact, let me play that real quick. Hello, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
It's a hell yeah.
Let's go with it. That's where that shit came from.
Hello, motherfucker.
Oh, badass.
Oh, hilarious.
That is where I got the idea.
Hello, motherfucker. Hey, that's hilarious. All right, so let's get Young Shotta up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And she got a song called Transcend Freestyle? Transcend Freestyle? All right, so whatever it is, we're going to let it fly. Y'all give it a good 1 through 10. You know what I mean? And let us know how you feel about it.
Shotta. Man, I don't know what's going on. It's the story of my fucking life. You ain't too, you crazy for this. Y'all niggas be capping in y'all raps, man. But me, that's why I'm different. They go listen though. This is real shit. Said, why I feel like I'm sleepwalking. Every night my soul leave cause I don't sleep often. I'm in another world cause in my dreams I see coffins. Man, it seem like I'm living in a fantasy. Dream chasing, trying to see the things that I never seen. I'm on a mission, had to clear my circle, build a better team. Niggas knock me out, but when I'm up, just let the phone ring. Back then, they ain't hear me, now they hearing everything. Cause they know that I'm the greatest, they ain't wanna give it to me. So I had to go and take it, thanking God for my patience and the motivation. Demons keep on chasing, trying to knock me down. I know they love it if I hit the pavement, but I get up every time. Know they love when I was broke, they hate it when I'm on the grind. And these bitches on my line, and if they find, tell them I ain't even got the time for that petty shit. Bitch, I'm trying to get a meal. Many men, I know they try to wish death on me. God told me get right when I did, they went left on me. Young Shotta still living strong, ain't no vest on me. Steady sending shots, pray to God he keep on blessing me. You see the smile, why the fuck you keep on stressing me? Used to turn to liquor, but that shit just got the best of me. Damn, and I almost OD'd. I'm thanking God that I ain't rest in peace. Fuck you niggas thinking, trying to block my fucking blessings. Cause you see perfection, had to learn my lesson. Cause I know I'm destined, got up out the dark to shine my light. And now my soul projecting. Used to carry Smith & Wessons, keep a Bible for protection. Ooh, I see some snakes up in the grass. I had some blinders on my eyes, but now the snakes up in my past. I'm a one-man army, I can't deal with all that fake shit. You smiling in my face, quickest way to get a facelift. And now I'm base sniff, I used to hit the lines to ease my mind. Do that make sense? And I had to take
father ain't have it in my life. Had to stand up for what's right, and I got it on my own. All I had was my siblings and my mama in my home. Mama working day and night, but I was stuck in the streets. It was either me or her, finding ways for us to eat. And I know this shit sound deep. They try to lock me in the cage, but I'm a lion in the beast. I go ape shit. Banana clip, King Kong ain't talking Caesar. Self-made, did it on my own. They have a fucking teacher. Hard used to be, but I put it in the freezer. I'm a cold-blooded nigga. Probably thought I said bitch. I'm a realer than you niggas. I could take a nigga bitch and I could make that pussy squirt and watch her do it on the splits and send her back home and she gon' come and kiss your lips. Cause I'm heartless. I never trust another bitch, but that Nina when I need it. Till then, shot a celibate. Fuck you niggas thinking. You know what the fuck going on? Fuck you niggas talking about, man. The real niggas shit, this my fucking life, man. You niggas tryna knock me off my throne. Man, that shit'll never happen. Even if y'all do, I'ma get back up 10 times. 10 times stronger. Y'all probably think somebody else wrote this shit, but if you listen to it, it makes sense. I wrote this shit. Fuck out of here. I'ma make it even though y'all don't want me to. Y'all trying to knock me down every time. But I'm up. Ha ha ha. Young Shotta.
Yeah, man. Young Shotta doing her thing again, as per usual. Jerry Brown, what was your take on that one, fam?
I loved it. I made Nabisco with it.
All right, Thump Diesel, Nabi Ya.
Yeah, Shotta got bars, man. I like that joint. I'm gonna give it a solid 8 in the biscuit with Brown.
All right, Scarecrow, what's your take on that one?
I really liked it. I thought that I really liked the raw aspect of it. I could feel the emotion in it a little bit. I like that. I fuck with Shotta though. Like, I've got something I'm gonna send to her here in a minute. I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Don B, what's your take, family?
Yeah, I agree with Scarecrow. Like, I always feel like the emotion, like when she puts the song together like this, she always does put the emotion in it, you know what I mean? Like, she's speaking from experience, whether she is or not, you know what I mean? It always comes across that way. And yeah, I'm a 9-piece with it. Okay. I've seen that she looking for some pieces.
I feel you on that. When it comes to Young Shotta, well, when it comes to this song in particular, I am mad at myself for talking to you about dissect. When they did this shit, they did it more egregious on this song, to be honest. Like,
what do you mean?
No, the de-esser, that
yeah, the sequence was bad.
Oh,
was bad.
Yeah.
So explain to me what is the de-esser? What are y'all talking about?
So when you're recording, when you're recording and you say certain words, you know that comes out. That comes out a lot when you're recording. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what you're doing, like if you don't put a de-esser, and that's exactly what it does. It softens that S sound. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not as harsh. You know what I'm saying? Like someone doesn't have a lisp. When you're recording it amplifies the S and those hard T's and those hard C sounds. You know what I mean? Like when you put.
So you're saying without that, even a person that's very articulate, it sounds like they have a lisp.
Not always, but
yeah, you don't have that problem.
It's not really like a lisp.
No, that's the question.
Not a lisp type thing. I'm just saying it just amplifies that S sound. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
I got you.
If you had a lisp, it amplifies that S and those T's and shit like that, and those P's. Or you know what I mean? Like So it just amplifies that sound when you record. But when you put the de-esser on there, it smooths it out with the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, with the rest of whatever you're saying.
It's
I
really
get it. I got it.
de-esser, just for clarity on the technical side, the de-esser is really high end compression. It's like a multi-band compressor, and it compresses the high end of the vocals so that it takes those frequencies out of the mix. That's really what it does. It ducks them with that. It takes those frequencies out, and then they call it a de-esser, and it's in just about every DAW there is now. So
Yeah, no doubt.
Right.
And
What? What?
if I play the
thing of it
song
is,
back after we talked about it, Brown, if I was to play that song back, you would hear it now that we talked
I
about
wouldn't.
it.
I wouldn't hear it. I don't have that producer ear. But what
You
I
would
do
hear it
know
since we talked
is
about it.
no, I don't. I just where I record at, I record with a magician, and I think he does magic. So I say, fuck it. I don't care. I just do what I do. I just fucking. I don't care. I don't care.
Jerry Brown, you the one the Lord chose, my nigga. You the one the Lord
Man,
chose.
stop it.
So we already know, you know what I mean? You don't even need half the shit that he's doing. You know what I mean? I think you got the golden voice.
I need every goddamn thing that he's doing at this age. You niggas crazy.
The golden voice. We just want to know if you got
Niggas
the golden
crazy.
bars come 5th Sunday in June, my nigga.
I love the plug. I love the plug. That was
Hey, I gotta put it in there when I can get it in there though, for real. No, but I love Shada. I love Shada. And then like if you know Shada, you know that what she's talking about is real life. You know what I mean? And I'm not the one to get into business. And then everybody in Facebook land, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I just now fixed the settings, the privacy settings to let everybody in there. So if y'all just now peeping the show, yeah, we only got about 15 minutes left, but I'm sorry. But I appreciate y'all. But anyways, if you know Shada, you know her family, and you know what she's talking about is real life. You know what I mean? So whenever somebody puts their pain on a pen and on paper, I'm always gonna big up that. I'm always big that up. So it's a 9 1/4 for me. It would have been way better had they had a de-esser though. And James Brooks said it's basically a high-end pre-shelf. You know what I mean? So you got knowledge from Don B, you got knowledge from Nabia, and you got knowledge from James Brooks. You know what I mean? All dope producers that know what the fuck they talking about. He said everyone needs dresser. Dresser?
Gotta have somewhere to put them drawers.
Everybody needs some dressing.
Gotta have somewhere to put them drawers.
Come get this nigga, man.
Ain't just have your drawers laying out.
No, for real. He meant a de-esser. We get it. He said that's a main in our chain, for real.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's get to the next song. We got the good brother Nabi. No, we don't. We don't got Nabi up. Well, I'm sorry, Nabi. I don't have you on this. But I got you. I got you. We got James Brooks up next. Shout out to James. So James Brooks sent me a video, and I didn't have time to download it and convert it and do all of that stuff. So I just threw it in a whole new browser, and we're gonna go ahead and let it fly from there. So it's called Daylight Saving. So if y'all, you know what I mean, y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. Give it a 1 through 10, and we gonna let it fly, baby. Uh-oh, struggling. It's struggling over there. He's struggling. It's over there. It's just coming. It's coming. That motherfucker over there. Hey, I promise. This is not me. James, it's not me. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do, family. I don't know what I can do. They like saying unexpected error occurred. Wow.
Back out and try it again.
That's what I'm gonna do. There it go. There it go. There it go.
Finally. I'm just kidding.
People change up on you, and they act like you the problem. Ain't no way I could be the problem when I just did what I'm supposed to do. Hey, ha, 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 hey. Keep the real around me, keep the fakes about the way, don't come around when it's sun. You weren't there when it was rain. I done struggle with the loss, made me appreciate the gains. I'm ready for the joy, I done been through all the pain. When I look back, shit don't even feel the same. I ain't cool with some people, yeah, I might be to blame, but I gave you a buck and you gave me back some change. Times ain't the same, must be daylight saved. You changed up on me, had to keep it stepping. Hurt me to my heart, but it ended up being a blessing. It opened up my eyes, but I keep aggressive. You know it's snakes in the grass, but you gotta keep it stepping. That's on me, that's on God. Moved everything out my life that was making it hard. That's on y'all, the shit changed my heart, a little scar. But I'ma let it show on monkey, don't stop the show. It's time to start the show, they waiting on me to give them that real shit, that they can feel shit, so I'ma give them this. The truth in every bar, it might sound far-fetched, but I ain't fetched far. Money be the root of all evil, I done spent some time around demons. Been some places that I wasn't supposed to be. I done opened up some doors, see some things I wasn't supposed to see. Been down bad, wouldn't nobody hold the rope for me. That's why keep the real around me, keep the fakes about the way, don't come around when it's sun. You weren't there when it was rain. I done struggle with the loss, made me appreciate the gains. I'm ready for the joy, I done been through all the pain. When I look back, shit don't even feel the same. I ain't cool with some people, yeah, I might be to blame, but I gave you a buck and you gave me back some change. Times ain't the same, must be daylight. Woke up to the smell of money in the air, yeah, I'm ready to eat. Today's a new day, I leave yesterday where it be. All the pain made me bitter, but I learned to find some peace. Stay away from the leeches and I'm flicking off the fleas. It's dog eat dog, dude. Either adapt to your environment or become food. And you know how I do, I get to rockin' like a new. Fade on the ass like a heat who Turkaloo. It's time to do more for me and less for you. And just because they standing next to you don't mean they standing up for you. They could just be waiting around and get their cut from you. Don't get too comfortable to change, it's punishable in these streets, that's deep. There ain't much love, they say blood thicker than water. When you add the dirt, they both gon' make some mud. That's fucked up a way of putting it, but trust is what it does. And everything ain't what it was, and that's why I just keep the real around me. Keep the fakes about the way, don't come around when it's sun. You weren't there when it was rain. I done struggle with the loss, made me appreciate the gains. I'm ready for the joy, I done been through all the pain. When I look back, shit don't even feel the same. I ain't cool with some people, yeah, I might be to blame, but I gave you a buck and you gave me back some change. Times ain't the same, must be daylight saved. Hey.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Jerry Brown, go ahead, fam. What's your take on that?
I like that a lot. It's, I like that shit a lot. It's just Juice, and of course he produces his own beats, so he should ride them correctly, but he rides them in a way that I've known a lot of rappers / producers that can't ride their beats in that way. Everything he does is very personal. It's very personal, and I like that. I like that everything he does is very fucking personal. Every song he does is very fucking personal. Fuck. I'm 9, and because I felt it, and I felt that he created it exactly the way he wanted that beat to sound as he wrote it, I got to give him 9 1/4 for that.
All right, for sure. And
It's
then
very true music. That's what I mean, Ken. It's very true music.
for sure, for sure.
It's
And
extremely true. It's extremely true music.
I'm in agreement with you. And then I'll just, you know what I'm saying, put in the fact when he first started throwing snippets of it on Facebook, he was showing his kids was the ones recording his video. You know what I mean? So this was their very first video, and Jamie, she put it in the James, he said this was shot by the kids 9, 6, and 3. A 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 3-year-old is shooting this video for him.
Well, then throw me up to 9 of the biscuits.
All right, that's what we talking about. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. That's special. That's very special. Our kids over here proud of their first music video they did. My heart, that's a 10 piece from her. You know what I mean? What you say, Shannon? Since I can't give it a 20, because Ken will scold me. You know the rules. You know the rules. And so do I. I'm gonna hit you with one of those. You're gonna Don DeMarco. So let me go in order. Jerry Brown with the 9 in the biscuit. I have to take that 25, that 0.25 out. All right. All right. So let me. Hold on. All right. So now I'm square to give you your 9 in your biscuit.
Hey, oh man, don't do that, man. I've been telling you, man. I've been trying to chill, but you've been sitting here.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. All right. Marshall, go ahead and go.
I've been trying to chill, shorty. But you want to be like.
Oh my God. I did not know that you knew what I was talking about when I was.
I've been trying to chill, shorty.
All right, Marshall, go ahead and go ahead, fam. Go ahead and go.
I like that joint too, man. I like that joint. It was real. It had a nice, dope, nostalgic vibe to it for me. So I'm gonna give it a nice 9.5 with it.
All right. I'm pushing these buttons, but then the nigga wanna. That shit ain't easy. You think that shit is easy? All right, Scarecrow, go ahead. What was your take on that, fam?
What was my take?
Yeah, what's your take?
I liked it. I liked it. I did not like it. I just
didn't love it.
I didn't love the flow. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard better out of James Brooks as far as flow is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it wasn't like the worst thing. I mean, the video was good. It's cute. His kid shot the video. I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a solid 9, strong 9.
For sure. Don B, what's your take, fam?
Yeah, like it was dope. I really like the beat. Like I really like the beat. Like that was, I don't know. Like it had that bop to it. You know what I mean? I'm a 9 piece with it as well.
All right.
I like
that. All right, for me, I like the intro. I mean, as far as the song goes, like it's very dope that he had his babies record the video. That means they're into what you're into. I can't get that at my house, so you know what I mean. Salute to you, hats off to you for that. What I didn't like was I didn't favor the beat. Like in particular, like when you hear the song first come on, the music that's playing before that drum set starts, before the drums start, I'm thinking it's about to be I'm thinking it's about to be something like on some straight up other shit. Then it turns into the bop shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe if I was chewing some bubble gum I would like it better. But James know I love him to death. But it's a smooth 9-piece for me though. But to be for real, I really thought the beat was going somewhere else until the actual song started. You know what I'm saying? If I play that song over, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like the beginning, that music that was playing when he was talking before the actual song started, it seemed like, give me that beat. You know what I mean? If you don't want to use that beat, give it to me. I'll do something. All right, so let me go ahead and get into the comments, see what we're talking about. Oh man, I never started my last comment. Yikes. And wait a minute, there's no votes in the ain't nobody vote on that shit in the comment section. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? All right, I got James right here. This is the last comment I got. This was shot by the kids 9, 6, and 3. And then Jamie, she says, our kids over here are proud that their first music video they did my heart. All right, it's a Don DeMarco. She gave it a Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
Wow, where did everybody go? Y'all share the video? Y'all share Sunday dinner? Y'all letting everybody know we here? For sure.
So why don't we just can? I mean, what Shannon Montgomery what did she say?
Shannon my G said, since I can't give it a 20, Ken will scold me. It's a 10 for me. Don DeMarco.
No, I was gonna say if nobody's voting, we can cut this short now, and we can pick up on it next weekend, and we can go into the last particular subject, because I have all the people on board. I have all the people on board that I want to ask this question to.
That's cool, but we still got 2 songs left.
Okay.
We still got 2 songs. And not only that. How the fuck did I? Okay, it's whatever. All right, it is what it is. What'd you say? Bet it is what it is for sure. And I'll take some of the blame. I'll take some of the blame because I did not set my Facebook up right, and then everybody that's here is all YouTube people. So, we usually have half and half YouTube, half Facebook. And yeah, so it's kind of my fault. I feel terrible. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm gonna let that calculate in the background. We're gonna get the next song up. That's by the good brother Nabi Ya. So we're gonna let that one fly. Let me find you real quick. The good brother Marshall got a song called Church. All right, take them to church. So
Church, yes.
Y'all know what to do. Give them a good listen. Give it a 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly. Be
Nation. Good God, man! What did you think I would do with a beat like this? What I do? Yeah, I think I get it. I was scripted something different, gifted. Tripping took a lot of years for me to learn to listen. Besides the mission, these misfits becoming figments of my mind. I close my eyes, they hard to find distance. That's pimp shit, you can put that on the pavement. Mergers and acquisitions, I'm only giving bank statements. Let me pop my collar, I'm trying to tap into my greatness. A1 since day one, nigga, that's state shit. Sunday morning Kool-Aid, my boy, but the grape shit. Gold level status, leave your blank face pacing. I know they be like, asking the Lord why they let Nabaya link up with Anno Domination. Flying in the spaceship, ape shit, big boy still hungry, ape shit. shit like it ain't shit. I don't know king shit. I chew rappers like Cud. The doc said the extra fiber real good. You looking at kings, I'm calling the play. Walk them down like Voorhees, stalking his prey. Breaking all the limits till you see me ascend. Crushing my rivals, a nigga that I carve out a win. Fierce on the hunt when I stunt, and I never delay. I only stepped out from the darkness just to claim my fame. Been the beast in this thing, still hungry, never tame. Dominate the game, remember the name. It's Nabia, motherfucker. Crowd heavy on my dome, I move the crowd, motherfucker. Feel just like home, that boy, that wild motherfucker. Let that nigga roam. I'm in the clouds, motherfucker. That's a whole nother zone. So king me no pressure at all. I'm giving you all gems. It'll take 10 million streams from y'all to make a part of him. No, he got that God in him. I don't know why y'all start with him. It just be too much artistry oozing out every part of him. Uber creative like saber sword swinging and a pested coalescence. That shit resting in my arteries. So pardon me, but I manifested more before with four lesser dichotomies and half of the economy in total autonomy. Expressive core philosophies, moving like anomalies, killing rivalries, monopolies. This part of the prophecy. Mine no war, I'm raw, define all their policies. Obviously, you're looking at kings. I'm calling the play. Walk them down like Voorhees, stalking his prey. Breaking all the limits till you see me ascend. Crushing my rivals, a nigga that I carve out a win. Fierce on the hunt when I stunt, and I never delay. I only stepped out from the darkness just to claim my fame. Been the beast in this thing, still hungry, never tame. Dominate the game, remember the name. It's Nabia.
Nabia! Say that motherfucking name with respect, baby! For sure. Oh, man. Hey, you laced that bad boy. You laced that one. Hey, that beat crazy. That beat crazy. You crazy. Nigga, hey, y'all crazy. Y'all, hey.
How many songs do we have left after this?
After that, it's only one song left.
Okay, it's me, you, and Marshall left after this. It's a great conversation I want to have.
All right, so anyways, Jerry Brown, give me your take on that song. Let's get to 1 through 10. Let's get to that part.
Okay, that song was dope. That song was dope as shit. That's I get a 9.25. 9.25. Just because I don't believe it. But that's gonna lead into our other conversation.
You don't believe what?
Just do your thing. Do your thing, son.
What did you say? I missed it. What did you say?
Do your thing, son. I don't believe it.
What did you say though? What did you say, Jerry?
I don't believe it. I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in your God, son. You want me to say that live on camera? I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in your Messiah, nigga.
Okay, well, it's cool. All right, yeah, we'll have that conversation. I'm willing to have that conversation. Let's go. Let's go. So, Marshall, you can't vote on it. It's your song. Scarecrow, what's your take on that one?
Wait. He can't vote on it, but can you give us a little insight into the song and like how it came?
Yeah, we was gonna give him.
Is that okay?
We was gonna give him that space after y'all vote.
Okay, go ahead.
You're gonna give what space? Me?
I'm gonna give a mute button space for your ass. Gonna happen.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I ended up muting myself. Goofy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Scarecrow.
Don't call me a goofy nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Because you was in
muted ass nigga. He is a muted ass nigga. So go ahead, Scarecrow. What's your take?
I liked it. I liked the beat a lot. Anno Domini again. I'm gonna give it a 9 and a biscuit.
Don B, what's your take, family?
Yeah, I heard this. You know what I'm saying? He played this for us the other week when we was down there. And if he would have asked me to give it a 1 through 10, then I would have gave him a 9 and a biscuit.
Right. So
He let me He let me hear some better shit though. He let me hear some high shit while he was down there. But yeah, that's a 9 in the biscuit when I was there for real.
I gotta say, Marshall, you know what I mean? For me personally, seeing you grow as a lyricist, and I know, you know what I mean, we ain't supposed to be growing in those spaces at this age. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really supposed to be exploring lyrics at this age.
So they say.
So they say. You know what I mean? Your passion is your passion. It is what it is. You stretched on this one. I love what you did lyrically on this one. That beat is phenomenal, fam. You held me hostage at your crib the one day and let me hear all your joints. And I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, man. I'm with Don B. That shit was fabulous. That was fabulous. If nobody was recognizing your pen back then, they're gonna recognize it now. You know what I mean? Because you're setting a bar. You're setting a bar. It's like, okay, I spit this, I can never spit anything under this. You know what I mean? And for you to like mentor rappers from now on, they can't spit anything under what you just spit right there. So for me, that's a straight up 9 1/4.
Unmute Jerry, man. Unmute Jerry, man.
I'm unmuting. But go ahead. Marshall. Give us the background on that.
Man, I was just in the grind. I was in the grind mode, man, and I was just, trying to get the project done. Trying to do some promotion. I did the joint with Rakim, and I'm like, okay, it's getting some traction. I need something else. Because I know what I said I wanted to do on this project. I said I wanted to do a solid 15 joints on side A and a solid 15 joints on side B plus everything else. And so it was just, one of them nights with a nice bottle of something cold and, and a couple cigars, man, and just go in, So it was just like, it's just me. I'm here. This is my truth. This is church, and that's where that joint came about.
For sure. All right, Jerry.
Don't say it's church. Don't say it's church because
Jerry's unmuted.
Hold on. You unmuted me?
You're unmuted.
No. Don't say it's unmuted because it's not really church, son. Now, hold on. Are we at the end of the show?
No, not yet. But it's church in the terms of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
No,
I want me, you, and Ken to be at the end of the show.
All right,
we're gonna have that.
Well, I mean,
all three of us.
How's that gonna help you? That's not gonna.
They gonna help. It's not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me.
You're not talking. Listen. What you're not gonna do, Jerry Brown. What you're not gonna do, you're not gonna be talking to Christians. First of all, you got a leg up on Christians.
I don't give a fuck.
All right.
I don't care about you not being Christian. I don't care about you not being Christian.
You're not talking. You're not going to be talking to no Christians when you come with that.
He know
that Bible.
He know.
He better
does
know.
Not stop.
He better
that does
know.
Not stop. That does not stop me.
All right. Well, it doesn't matter whether it stops you or not, Jerry. You're out. Come on, man. You're outgunned.
I am not outgunned. What are you talking about?
You're outgunned.
I was never indoctrinated. I don't have anything to deconstruct. You have something to
Oh my God, I have to meet this guy again. Let's get to the comments real quick. Jerry, I had to mute you, fam. I love you, but I had to mute you. All right, so let's get to it. All right. Yeah.
I'll unmute me.
All right.
I'll unmute me.
I'll mute you back. My nigga, shut the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? All right, anyways.
Go in the show. In the show.
We got another song. In the show. We got another song.
Well,
Jay. Don't
play the other song.
Don't be disrespectful.
Because I can't wait till to get to end with you niggas. You and Marshall, let's get this shit going. Let's get this shit going.
All right. So if anybody wants to see the face off with Jerry Brown and Ken Rife pre fifth Sunday in June, stay tuned. Do not log off. When I play the final whatever, the ending, whatever, stick around. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. We're gonna go into some shit. All right.
Get this work.
He gonna get this motherfucking magic, baby.
I would get no work from near one of you niggas.
You don't think so? Hey,
I know that for a fact.
Nigga,
I know that for a fact.
I'm a scholar.
I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact.
I'm a scholar. You keep playing around.
You're not a scholar, Ken.
Yeah, I'm a scholar, son.
Quit saying that.
I'm a scholar.
Don't ever
kid.
tell anybody that.
I'm a scholar, kid. You need to check. You need to go. You
are going to do the same thing the Christians do, and you're going to pinpoint what the fuck points in the Bible you want to play off of.
No, I'm gonna play on your reality.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna play on your.
You're going to talk about. You're not going to address the slavery issues in the Bible.
I'm going to play on your reality.
You're not going to address none of them. You're not going to address.
I'm going to play on your reality, and I'm going to call you straight up goofy. You know what I mean, for not recognizing that the scriptures had already talked about it.
Okay.
Yep, that's what it is. So, anyways, James Brooks gave that bad boy a.
Let's hurry up through this. Let's hurry up through this bullshit.
No, how about you take a sabbatical for like a good 5 minutes?
I am. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm chilling.
Since you don't believe in the Bible, take a sabbatical, my nigga. All right. So anyway,
what? I don't believe in a book. In a book. A book.
A book.
A book.
A book.
It's just a book.
Is it just a book?
It's absolutely just a book.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about it. Anyways.
It's 100% just a fucking book.
All right. So this guy right here, he's going to get a good mutant. He's going to get a good mutant. Yeah, I mean? Hey, I'm not with the you know what I mean, the HUM, you know what I mean, humans against mutants and whatever, but at the same time, his ass getting muted.
Well, I tell you what, why didn't your God stop me from talking? Why didn't your God just stop me from talking?
Because he knows you're drunk, Goofy. You know, unmute yourself. Jerry, I'll put you in the background, my nigga. Stop playing.
Hey,
stop playing, my nigga. I love you. I love you to death.
Did he stop his peoples?
Jerry Brown.
Did he stop his peoples?
All right, let's put Jerry in the background real quick. We'll fuck around and find out. That's not what I meant. We'll fuck around and find out. I love going in. Hey, you know the best part about going into it with Jerry is the fact that me and him got this verses coming up, and that's just amping up the situation. But anyways, Shannon My G gave it a Don DeMarco. Let's Don DeMarco. All right. Jay Brown is mad. All right, so Facebook has finally arrived in the building. My bad. Facebook has finally. What'd you say? I missed my daughter teeth and had to run to the store. Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, at the same time, Shada, I forgot to share it to the Facebook. So it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. All right. Don B, you had something you wanted to say? I seen you was. You good? You good over there? All right. So let me see. All right, we got Scarecrow up last. The last song of the night is by Scarecrow. All right, so Scarecrow got a song called GD, round 2. All right, So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen to 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly. BB.
Baby, let my dread swing, head bang, give lead gang, my bed game ridiculous. Hitting this sideways, my place, your place, our place. It's tricky when listening to instruments vibrate. Frequency so high space, baby, let me violate. Private, dilate, eyes, what your mind say? Hey, what your heart say? Hard for me to part ways, tugging on my heartstrings. Maybe it's a God thing. God dang, give you what you like, right? Night light, I'm high, connected to the vibe like Wi-Fi, sci-fi. Bye-bye to wise guys, hi to Einstein's intelligence is my type. Sideswipe, him straight to the sideline. Live like you alive, right? Darling, what's your life like? Christ-like, divine might, adjusting my sight. When you walk into the room, that's a highlight. I hope it ain't too soon to take a high dive. Baby, let my dread swing, head bang, give lead gang, my bed game ridiculous. Hitting this sideways, my place, your place, our place. It's tricky when listening to instruments vibrate. Frequency so high space, baby, let me violate. Private, dilate, eyes, what your mind say? Hey, what your heart say? Hard for me to part ways, tugging on my heartstrings. Maybe it's a God thing, God dang. Give you what you need, right? Dream like, breathe life into things you'll probably never see twice. Seems nice. Something about these nights make you feel free, might take a plunge from the sky, floating as we breeze by. I'm not worthy, still I've gotta know how deep this water go. I bought a boat, it's out of my control. Fall like dominoes, in and out of love. Fate's a cruel one. The universe been speaking with the moon when it's a full one. So baby, let my dread swing, head bang, give lead gang, my bed game ridiculous. Hitting this sideways, my place, your place, our place. It's tricky when listening to instruments vibrate. Frequency so high space, baby, let me violate. Private, dilate, eyes, what your mind say? Hey, what your heart say? Hard for me to part ways, tugging on my heartstrings. Maybe it's a God thing, God dang.
All right, simply beautiful. That was dope, family. That was dope. That was dope. Yeah, I like that. I like the feel of that. I like the way that y'all rolled that. I don't think there's anything I could say bad about that. You know what I mean? Other than the fact that it's not nothing bad, but you've had doper songs than that. But that one I like the approach. And then too, I like the fact that you attack every song trying to do something different than what you did before. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that about y'all style. You know what I mean? That was fire to me. I'm a smooth 9 1/4 with that one off the bat. All right, Nabia, we lost Jerry Brown. I'm gonna try to get Jerry ass back though.
Yeah, we gotta get his behind back on here. Yeah, he gonna get this work again.
Yeah, he's definitely
again. That's why he's mad. That's why he's so amped right now. Because I split his wig last week. But he gonna get it again. But
that's
to me,
probably why he's
man,
mad now.
it's just the artistry, bro. Like it's art. You know what I'm saying? And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful. You painted a beautiful picture with the message that you was going for. The beat, you rode the beat immaculately, like everything that I've heard so far. The mix was nice. You know what I'm saying? Everything sat proper. You know what I'm saying? That joint was nice, son. I'm a strong 9 1/2 with it.
Thank you.
All right, Don B, what's your take on that one?
And see, Marshall, whenever we came down there the other night or a couple weeks ago, he was here at my house that night, and I tried to talk him into coming down there with us because he lives in Newark. He lives in Newark. He lives, you know what I'm saying, just adjacent right to you. You know what I mean? So I was like, just come with us. He was like, nah, I ain't trying to show up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm like, man, just come through.
Come anytime.
So,
and I need to get a video done with you because y'all crazy with it, man. Let's go.
But that's on that album. I'm pretty sure I gave both of y'all that album.
I got it. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's on that album, right? And so yeah, that album is a complete work of art. You know what I mean? Like he put that album together very well. You know what I mean? Like everybody that I've given that album to has listened to it and said that it's good from like start to finish. Like there's only thing that's bad about it is one typo on the back, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and give that. I'm gonna give that 9 3/4.
All right. Let me see what we're talking about in the comments. We don't have that many people watching. This is a slow week. It is what it is, but we good though.
Jerry Brown took the crowd with him, huh?
No, the crowd left. The crowd left because they already knew what was about to happen. No, she said the Facebook wasn't popping up the live. That was my bad though, Shada. I forgot to change my settings. I don't know why. Like when you stream to Facebook, then you have to go in Facebook and change it from private to public, and I forgot to go to do that. Sorry. But Shredder, get that bad boy up. All right. Shannon, my G said, OKSC 10.
Hey.
No doubt. She said that was a different one. Scarecrow, not used to that, but it's an 8 in a biscuit. All right.
He wasn't even going to submit that song because he was like, we're sitting here talking about it because I had some running to do and he just happened to show up. So he's running around with me. And I'm like, did you submit anything? He was like, I ain't even do that. And I was like, man, I'm about to submit something right now. And he was like, man, I'm about to submit something. He's like, you ain't never even going to guess what I submitted. He was like, then he's sitting here, he's like, I shouldn't even have sent that. I shouldn't even have sent that.
Why not, though?
It's a good song. Yo,
for sure. Send that
shit. If that song was mainstream, he would walk into the store and somebody would be like, "You responsible for these kids that I got."
For sure. Hey, that was dope. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you healed to your better nature and went ahead and subscribed to submitting it though. But it is what it is. I need to go ahead and put this last score in here, and we are officially at the end of the show. You know what I mean? I guess we did a lot of talking. I don't know. It don't feel like it. Don't feel like a long show at all. But we are here, baby. We are here. Let's see. Let's get the docs up. Matter of fact, let's get out the quiet. You know what I like to do. 787. You crazy.
Yo, 787, you crazy.
All right. So let me present my screen real quick. Then we in Google Docs. For sure. What? What is this? What is this? Oh my God, they got me going. They got me doing the most today. For real, what's going on? Man, goodness gracious. Cut me some slack. I've had a rough day. I have had a rough day.
You crazy.
So, anyways, let's find out who the Sunday dinner winner is for today. That was last week. I love them goofy ass pictures though. All right, so let's get it. We're here. We're here. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so the winning song from last week. All right, Scarecrow's video. You know what I mean? Hello, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Got that shit won. That shit won. It is. You know what I mean? I'll go through the rest of the scores just to go through them. Joe Love 6.77. All right. Don B. Mansfield 9.218. Young Shotta 8.85. Nabia 9.5. James Brooks 9.428. Right. And Scarecrow with his official song 9.5. So it's a tough task. It's going to be a tough task and a tough ask for your tough ass to beat this nigga's video. Hello, motherfucker. All right. So the $50 go to the good brother Scarecrow. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. You know what I mean? He did his thing as we expected. Oh damn, y'all weren't even on the show. Wow. I thought y'all was with me the whole time. But anyways, that's the scoreboard right there. Make sure y'all can see that. All right. So we didn't get that many songs submitted this week, which is fine because I really wasn't feeling it this week. Anyways, but yeah, it is what it is. The good brother Scarecrow with his winning video from last week, it wins for the second week in a row.
I told him as soon as he was like, I got to make something on my boy. Whatever you submit, I was like, I'm not. I mean, I don't really have anything to compete with that unless we go shoot a video right now.
For sure. That's fire though. That's fire. That video is fire. That song is fire. It deserves all the love that it's getting. It definitely deserves all the love that it's getting.
And Marshall, I definitely, because I was telling him about it. I don't know if you got my email or my text message that I sent back to you. But yeah, we're definitely.
Just shoot me if you can't, just shoot me a text, and I can get you all the info and stuff too. So.
Yeah, I sent you a text. It's 520 number.
Okay.
Don B and Scarecrow, are y'all gonna officially come over to DAD? What's going on, man?
What I mean, I don't understand what that even means.
We'll have to sit and talk about it again. You know what I'm saying? I know you was over here, you know what I'm saying, a couple months ago we talked about it, but we'll have to sit down with SP and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Over 6 or whatnot.
All right, man. I ain't trying to steal you from another camp or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I personally feel like y'all fit better over here. I feel like y'all fit better over here. You know what I mean? That's just my personal feeling. Think y'all fit. I think y'all frontliners over here. You know what I mean? I think they got y'all playing the backfield over there. But you know what I mean, over here.
We the only ones on the field.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Another member of
We're the only ones on the field.
Right. So at the end of the day, man, hey, holla at me. You know what I mean? We'll discover what we need to discover. Where is Jerry? Because I want to have this conversation.
Yeah, Jerry, come on, Jerry. Let's go.
Where's Jerry? I need to I'm gonna text him to come back. I'm gonna text him to bring his ass back. Come on, man. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna copy the link again. And put it in this fucking what you call it?
Yeah, send it. That guy back on the phone.
Yeah, he got an answer for his antics tonight. He has to answer.
God, I don't have nothing.
Yeah, because compared to everybody that he's talked to about the Bible, I'm a scholar compared to them niggas. Marshall, you a scholar compared to them niggas.
Compared to all of them. I'm telling you, I broke his brain several weeks ago, and then last night, last week, he was on that trash, and he kept. I was trying to let it go, and he kept poking the bear, and he ended up. I'm calling my Uber. I said, call your Uber, nigga. Okay, go ahead. So he wanted this work. He wanted it again. He can get it again.
Yeah, he can definitely get it. He can get it in front of everybody. I ain't ducking no smoke. We ain't ending the show yet, and hell no, we not ending the show yet. Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. Get this guy in here.
That's
for me,
and
for anybody that don't know, no, I do not go for Christianity. I'm not for churchianity at all. Pastor Pork Chop, he's gonna burn in the hot as hell. As far as the Bible's concerned, but when it comes to the Bible, yeah, I uphold the Bible all day, every day. I don't. You're like a lot of people's beef when it comes to religion. You know what I mean? Their beef is not with the Bible. They think it's with the Bible, but it's not. Their beef is with Christianity. All right,
with their handlers. That's the problem.
Yeah, and what people who the Bible was never talking to or was never speaking for, had nothing to do with them. They took the people that the Bible was talking to, wrote them out of it, wrote themselves into it. You know what I mean? And you got what you got today. All right. And our people don't really realize that the Bible was our book. It was talking to us. Right? It's our people. And we'll bring that out if we have to, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Where you at, Jerry? Let's go with the smoke, baby. Let's go with the smoke. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke tonight. He ain't coming back. Let me look at this.
He know better.
Yeah, let me look. Yeah, he saw me say come back, but then he left me on red on the invite. So he's not coming back. That's something we're gonna have happen in the background. That would be a dope ass part of the show if I could just chop his throat. You know what I mean? On that religious topic or whatever. But whatever. I'll just have to catch him 5th Sunday in June. All right, when I defeat Jerry Brown ass on this motherfucking versus. That's what we're gonna do. That's what. You know what I mean? Jerry Brown has the golden voice, but he said to the best pen, and I think the best pen resides over here with your boy Rife. All right, cause I already know y'all niggas will give a 10 to Jerry if he say Osh, Kosh, and Bagash. Goddamn. It's just the way that he says it. So that's just dope. It is what it is. But whatever. All right, so we about to end the show, family. Hey, Marshall, I enjoy kicking it with you, family. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit you up after we get off of here. You know what I mean? Kick it with you a little bit more. Don B, Scarecrow, I love y'all to death, family.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, it's on the table. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do?
That's on him. That's on him.
Hey.
Yeah, I want to take. He's taking it. It ain't on me. It's on him.
All right. So if it's on him, Don B, if you had your say, what would you do?
On what? On the women's?
No.
He's talking about the DAD.
Oh, what would I do with the DAD shit? Like I said, like I just need to. I'm not totally against it. I just need to sit down and talk to SP and what we can do right now because we got stuff on the record. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff ready to jump off the diving board into the deep end right now. So that's just what I want to know. Right? I don't want to come on board. I don't want to come on board and just be like, hey, Don B and Scarecrow just jumped up, so we got to put everything else to the side because I know other people have been there longer than us. You know what I mean? We got something. We got stuff ready to go. You know what I mean? Like right.
None that DAD has going on is going to stop if y'all come through, and nothing that y'all got going on is going to be slowed down. If anything, that's just if you jump on DAD, you know what I mean? At this point in the juncture, you're jumping on what's popping. You know what I mean? Everything that's popping and y'all said y'all want to do more shows or whatever. That's the spot to be at. It's just it just makes sense. You know what I mean? For everything that y'all doing and what y'all trying to do or whatever, it just makes sense to do it. You know. No shots at Dig. You know what I mean? What's it called? OTOD. You know what I mean? No shout outs, no shot to them. It ain't no dig at them or whatever. But SP has shit moving. You know what I mean? He knows how to make shit shake. So if that's what y'all want for y'all career, so on and so forth, you know what I mean? I would advise y'all to just, you know what I mean, go to DAD. You know what I mean? Like DAD wants me to do more shit than come on, man. I'm at an age where I don't care about the shit like that. But y'all, I see the fire in y'all. You know what I mean? That shit that they asking me to do, I'm like, oh, these young cats right here. I know that, you know what I'm saying, you don't like me calling you young, Don B. But at the same time,
we both in the 40 range.
yeah, no doubt. But you get what you get what I'm saying though. You get what I'm saying. Yeah. Y'all hungry for the shit that he's asking me to do, and I'm sitting up there looking at like, listen, I can't do this, but I know who can, and I'm looking at y'all, and I'm like, yo, these guys got it. You know what I mean? So it's all a matter of like, do y'all want to switch teams? You know what I mean? And y'all can still hold that OTOD mantle. I don't see nothing wrong with that, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a juncture like that because you got to look at like people like say the Locks, even DMX. You know what I mean? Because they were like the Locks at one time was Bad Boy, and DMX was on Def Jam, but they were still Rough Riders. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like too far off. You know what I mean? Like we're a part of a different record label, just like Wu-Tang. Like all the individual members of Wu-Tang were signed to different record labels. Like maybe not all, but they had the choice to go out to, you know what I'm saying, join whatever record label they wanted. You know, Meth was on Def Jam, like the other guys was on like like BMG and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, so they all were collectively under like it was Loud. I think they had Wu-Tang as a whole. Was it Loud record?
Yeah, I think so.
So they all had that, but then they were all individually allowed to go out and branch off on their own. You know what I mean? And up until the whole OTOD thing, I was just, you know what I'm saying, like I'll do features with everybody here and there, but I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, trying to put my name into anybody's camp, you know what I mean, like that. But
for sure, for sure. But if we could be honest, you know what I mean, and I know it's only 4 people watching with us right now, but if we could be honest though, the OTOD shit is dying. You know what I mean? And
we're pretty much keeping it.
Y'all pretty much it.
We're the last of the movie.
Y'all pretty much it.
The last Boy Scouts. The Fall Guys, baby. The Fall Guys. And that's pretty much where the name The Fall Guys came of this project, you know what I'm saying, of this stream of projects that we put together, you know what I mean? Because it was
right. So just imagine, right? Scarecrow and Don B being on a label next to Kevlar, Jerry Brown. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I think like that shit.
Where's the button? Where's the button, Ken?
I got you.
Shit like that.
You know what I mean? To me, that makes sense. Where got Scarecrow and Don B on the label with Jerry Brown and Kevlar. You know what I'm saying?
And Ken Rife.
Yeah, Ken Rife, Hassan, shit like that.
He over here like ain't nobody checking for Ken Rife. You the one that ain't checking for Ken Rife. You ain't even say you in there. You in there, Ken.
Yeah, I am in there.
Hey, you started all this as far as everything go in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like when you was over here at the spot when Eli was here last summer, and me and Eli both had the same perception about hip hop and rap in Mansfield, and you were like, no, before King Dave, rest in peace. Before King Dave, he was like, I was doing this, and I was like, we both just sat quietly and listened, like, you know what I'm saying, like you can't count yourself out, bro. Like you are it, you it, man. Like, and as far as I can remember, is putting music out online, I've always seen Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always seen Marshall and heard his name as far as music. I've always heard his music. You know, like, and this goes back 2010, 2011, you know what I'm saying, when I first started putting stuff up online, like, serious. Like,
for sure. I appreciate
y'all cats inspire me. Like, you, Marshall, Jerry, Digmata, you know what I mean? Like, King Dave, like, when I was living down the street from where I'm at now, and I was like 18, 19, and we first heard that Cold World, and I was like, and that was it. It was like the fire lit, you know what I'm saying? Like, after that, it was like we was going to little battles at Scores and stuff every weekend, you know what I mean? Like, after that, it was like,
so you remember the battles at Scores?
I was going to them battles, and I was battling every Sunday with UPNO guys every Sunday, me by myself. Like, I would go with like 3-4 dudes, and they would back out. They wouldn't even, and I'm out there every Sunday. I'm out there. Like,
so you remember who the referee was?
That's you.
Facts. I didn't know if you remember. I didn't know if you knew that. Anyway,
I was out there. Yeah, I was out there every Sunday out there at Scores on Park Avenue. I was there. You was there battling Trey Diz. Hey, we going in. I remember battling Mazda Sweets. You know what I'm saying? When he came up, like, yeah, it was going. Like, y'all
that went to that Scores battleship went to the person who came with the biggest crowd.
It did, and I would make it to the last round, or you know what I'm saying, I would get there, but I didn't have nobody with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it would be the whole north side against me.
There's been for their favorites. But
it was fun, though. It was fun. Yeah, I mean,
that's
I've been
crazy, Don, because I don't remember you, though. That's
Go
crazy.
watch the video. Watch the videos. Watch the video. I know somebody got videos of that shit.
I got the
Watch the
videos.
video.
I
Yeah.
got the videos. I got the VHSs
That
on
was
them
me.
shits.
That was me. I said Mazda Sweeps look like a broke down Mitsubishi without no seats.
That was you? Get the fuck out of here! I remember that shit. I remember that shit. Are you serious? That was you?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. I remember that.
Yes, because you said you repeated it like 4 or 5 times after the after the verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely remember that shit. Wow. That's crazy work. I had no clue. I had no idea, Don B, that you was even at the scores battles.
Every weekend.
All right. Sharada said, looking forward to Ken doing his Truth music. Yeah, Truth music is on the way, baby. It's on the way. I got this battle with Jerry Brown coming up, so that's my focus for now.
Sunday.
Yeah.
I think I gotta just go ahead and run that commercial one time. Sunday. Every Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. I got like 2 more songs. I gotta fight through the rest of the song that I'm writing now, but I got 2 more songs after that. And then it's ironic that you said what you said, because one of the songs is called If Rife Didn't Put the Demo in the Mailbox. Right. It's way shorter than that. It's way shorter than that. But that's pretty much the song. You know what I mean? Cause say perhaps Rife does not put the demo in the mailbox. Like in a parallel dimension. You know what I mean? In a universal dimension and another dimension, so similar to this one, where everything plays out the exact same, but that doesn't happen. You know how many rappers are not rappers? If Rife doesn't put the demo in the mailbox, there's no Devious. There's no this, that, and the third. There's a lot of rappers that are not rappers. There's a lot of fucking DJs that are not DJs. There's a lot of producers that are not producers. And I came up with this fucking idea because I woke up out my fucking sleep like, oh my God. Because somebody had the audacity to challenge my legend status or whatever. I was like, ooh, you just don't know, my nigga. You know what I mean? You just might be on the chopping block. You know what I mean? If Rife doesn't put the demo in the mailbox, nigga. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And when it comes to rap, I'm a narcissist. I get it. It is what it is. I'll be that. I'll be that. You know what I mean? But that just made me be like, oh wow. Like in that parallel universe.
Yeah. I've been doing I've been doing this, and I remember all of that. Like I remember everybody. Remember the dude with the little baseball cap that used to come in there and be like, he used to rap like he was almost like a Rasta spitter or something. Like it was some old white dude. Like yeah, man. Like yeah, like we was doing that. Like as soon as we heard the Cold World tape, it was like, oh. Well, we can do the same thing. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're sitting here freestyling. We might as well just start recording. And my dude just started making beats. And then he was like, they started doing battles every Sunday at Scores. I'm like, let's go. And this was like right after like 8 months. So we jumped there. That was I'll never forget that.
You know how that Score shit popped off though? You know how they even started? I was living in Cincinnati with Dre. I think it was around 2000, 99 and 2000. I ended up moving down there for about a few months or whatever. And we would go to this club called Top Cats. And Top Cats had these battles. And, yeah, I mean, me at that age, yeah, I'm in there, all the way in there. I battled this one dude, right? The crowd, you know what I mean, they fuck with him or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, I obviously beat dude. So no, but so the dude was like, yo, the owner says that you don't have to pay to get in as long as you battling every night. I said, okay, cool. So I never had to pay to get into that club ever since then. I went in there I went in there. It was like, yep, it's Kim Rife. Like with my chest, like nigga, I'm Kim Rife. Like get the fuck out of here. It's like, yeah. You know what I mean? Who you battling? I don't know. You don't put me up there. So
whoever you put up here.
for sure. So when I got back to Mansfield, I was talking to the owner at Scores, and I was like, yo, y'all need to do some battle rap, this, that, and the third, where they freestyle against each other. You know what I mean? And I gave him the whole play-by-play. Yeah, I gave him the whole play-by-play on how they did it at Top Cats in Cincinnati. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And he said, and you're going to be the host. I said, okay. Now,
Scores was good because they just moved from over there because it was East City or whatever, and they turned it into Scores. And they had just moved back over there on Park Avenue.
For sure. Yeah. And then he was like, no, because he gave me an ultimatum. He said, spin the music or be the host. And I was like, be the host. I got somebody that could spin the music because there was a dude in my camp named Raymond, you know what I mean, that could spin the music. So I let Raymond spin the music or whatever. And that's how the battles at Scores started. You know what I mean? Like, I've invented a lot of shit that nobody gives me fucking credit for. And I'm not begging for it. But at the same time, it is what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck I do.
That's what I'm saying. Go back and watch some videos. You're going to see me there every Sunday.
Yeah, I got to.
You don't see me there every Sunday. I'm there like 70 to 90%. Like legit every Sunday. Hey,
for sure.
Sunday dinner. I got to salute to the legend Ken Wright.
All right. Salute with you, King.
Salute to the legend Nabia.
All right.
Oh, you want another one?
So the good brother Jerry Brown is not going to come back. He doesn't want no smoke. And good for him. I'm gonna call him privately and give him the smoke. Do not think for 1 second that he's getting away from this shit. Not at all. But my brothers, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through, hanging out with us. Marshall, we looking forward to your release party, fam.
Absolutely.
And the release of your project, so on and so forth, fam. Is there anything else you want to say? You know what I mean, when it comes to your situation, your project that's coming out. Shameless plug or whatever.
Shameless plug. It'll be available, on the streaming platforms. Also on the Cranial Rock Audio website, kramusic.org. We're looking forward to a fabulous evening at the release. Flyers will be up soon. Check the Instagram, check my YouTube. Love y'all, and let's make it work.
For sure. That sounds like a plan, baby. Sounds like a smooth plan. All right. So, y'all go ahead and enjoy the rest of y'all work week. You know what I mean? Have a good week, everybody. Shannon, my G, she's saluting everybody.
Peace.
No doubt.
Hey,
no
yeah,
doubt.
and I know it said Young Shadow was looking for some features. This dude got something that he's wanting to put Young Shadow on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm always down for features. Right, you know that. Marshall, you know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on this verse from you and Jerry from that for that cipher, that Eli cipher.
Yeah, I'll send that to you soon.
All right, and did you got the other things I sent you from the OP, right?
Yep.
Okay, for sure. All right, yeah. Like, I'm just waiting on a few more projects, and then we're ready to start rolling out some projects. So definitely, Ken Wright, me, you, and SP need to sit down. I can't guarantee this dude because he lives an hour away and he works all the time now.
We can work with that.
But yeah, we can definitely get something together. Yeah, most definitely.
All right, so we'll talk in the background. Yeah, I mean, right. In the meantime, I just had an idea. Like, if me and Dre get back to, you know what I mean, to rapping together, right? I would like to do a versus. Ken Rife and Dre. Yeah, Ken Rife and Dre versus you two niggas. And, hey, that shit would be phenomenal because I already know, like, the whole dynamics is gonna be crazy. You got the dark skinned nigga and the light skinned nigga over there, and you got the dark skinned nigga and the light skinned nigga over here. You know what I mean? And the more like Dre is more technically lyrical than I am. Like he just goes different places. He goes to fucking Mars and Venus and comes back and tells me shit that I don't fucking understand. And
baby, let the dread swing, head bang, give leg gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think of no stuff like that. I go straight for the lyric.
For sure. That's why me and you were like be like the equilibrium.
I feel what you're
and
saying.
then those two light skinned niggas would be like, what the where did you just come from with that shit, son? You know what I mean? Y'all niggas, that would be dope as fuck. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can make that happen, but that would be a dope ass scenario. Marshall, what was your thoughts? Because you know them and you know us. So what would you think?
I mean, it would be a very interesting dynamic. Dread, I don't know, and I ain't seen Dread or heard from Dread in a minute, but I hope he's doing well wherever he is.
Sure.
You know, Uncle Traveling Matt, he has many travels. But yeah, that would be dope though. That would be extremely dope, extremely interesting. Yeah, I'd like to see that one myself.
Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But in the meantime and in between time, y'all got a treat coming to y'all because I got this song featuring Scarecrow. You know what I mean? That's gonna just
Yeah.
Jay better be ready, baby. Jay better be fucking ready. You know what I mean? Hey, Scarecrow. As we playing with this nigga. As we playing with him.
But listen though, I ain't gonna lie to you. I put a verse on the Jerry Brown song as well.
Boo.
I gotta make it fair, you know what I mean?
He's playing both sides.
Buddhist guy. All right. Anyways, it's gonna be dope either way though. That just means shit. This shit is just even now. It's even. You know what I mean?
It might not be. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
it comes down to Ken Rife and Jerry Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got Scarecrow, you got this dude over here, and both of y'all are like, it come down to Scarecrow. It come down to you and him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to put the icing on the cake. You got to put the exclamation point on the end of the sentence.
Yeah, because the two opposing Scarecrow joints is gonna cancel each other out. So
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
you know what I'm saying he's gonna go hard. He's gonna go hard as he can whenever he can. You know what I'm saying? You know how he rides the beat, and he sees, like, I told him that he raps in between the spaces of the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, we rap to the drums, like we rap to the snare drum, we rap to the kick drum, we rap to the hi-hat. He raps to the spaces in between somehow. And I told him that, and he was like, I didn't even really think of that. And I'm like, listen to your flow. And it's like, I can imitate your flow because I know exactly how you do it. And it's like, and if he's coming with that on both of y'all tracks, then it's up to y'all. Only you can prevent forest fires.
For sure. So, Scarecrow, let me ask you this then.
Ask me, Ken.
All right. Is your verse, which verse is hotter? The verse you spit for me or the verse you spit for Brown?
I don't know because you haven't seen me the final version of the verse I spit for you yet, so I can't answer that question.
It's raining like something, but
you remember spitting it.
I remember spitting it. I don't know. It depends on what lens you look at the verses from. Because I haven't
spoken to like a diplomat.
He don't want to answer the question. He don't want to answer the question.
That was the best diplomatic answer I've heard.
You sound like Donald Trump. You sound like Donald Trump right now.
Let me see what he said. Yeah, he started off like that, but when he gets to the end, you understand. Like, what were you saying?
I'm just saying that in one verse, I'm being very like like the bars that I have in one verse, you're not even going to understand unless you're kind of well read. You know what I mean? And then the bars in another verse just come at you in a whole different way, and so it's like comparing apples to oranges, potato, shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they're two completely different beats, and so I had to give them two completely different energies. And so to compare the two, it's like asking me which child I like more. You know what I mean?
So basically, what he's saying is one verse is a sniper with the best sniper rifle in the world, and the other one is a rocket launcher with somebody who knows how to use a rocket launcher. Is what he's saying. So.
I'm not even gonna tell you which one is. I'll let you go.
We'll find out. We'll find out then. We'll find out. I mean,
He doesn't disappoint. He doesn't disappoint either way. And
No,
I'm glad.
No, he came with that heat. He came with that heat this way. So I'm just asking, like, yo, my man, you know I'm trying to win this one. Hopefully you held something back with Jerry Brown shit. Nah.
Oh yeah.
He ain't holding nothing back.
Speaking of that cipher, Ken Rife, you're supposed to have some bars for that cipher too as well. Am I
got
correct?
you. I got you. But the thing was, I ended up winning, my nigga. I ended up winning. I didn't expect to win. So what happened? Since I ended up winning, and I'll have to face Jerry, like I'm focusing these songs on this verses, right? Like I did submit some bars to Marshall for his song, and I was like, I wasn't completely happy with it because it felt like a rush job because I was focused on the songs that I got to go against Jerry. You know what I mean? So,
I just need at least 8. Just 8 bars at least.
I got you.
If you feel like going froggy and doing 16,
no, I got you. I hear this song every day. I promise you. I listen to the song every day. I don't know why Scarecrow felt the liberty to rap so fucking long. You know what I'm saying?
I told him, but at the time he was like in a slump, and he was like in a writer's block. And when he sent that to me, he was like, "Oh well, I can shorten it up." And I was like, "No, if this is what you got after a hiatus," I was like, "We'll let it fly." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm upset. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not in competition with Scarecrow, but ain't no way he's gonna spit that long, and I'm gonna spit 8 bars. No, we're not doing that.
Give me 16 then. Come on with it. Yep, come on with it. Right?
I'm not even counting.
I'm checking for Rife. I'm checking for Rife.
I'm counting. Hey, and that's the part. hey, that's the other part though. Ain't nobody checking for Rife. Like I'm glad Marshall is on here because I'm pretty sure when he heard the verse that I gave him and I ended my joints and I said ain't nobody checking for and I cut it off. I was like, oh, I bet you he don't get it. You know what I mean? I've been playing on it. I've been playing on it.
Always do when you say that shit.
Yeah, no, but I've been playing on it for like 3 songs. It's like 3 songs where I got my shit ending like that. Ain't nobody checking for Rife. You know what I mean? And I don't say the Rife part. And then I put it on your shit and I was like, wait a minute. That's his shit. That's not my shit. You know what I mean? I can't do it like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
This joint was nice. I like that, you know, because my whole project is like super high energy. Like this show is gonna tax the hell out of my voice because all of my bars are super high energy. Like it's one thing to do a project like that. That's a whole nother thing to do, you know, 5-6 songs back to back with you know, spitting your heart out. You know, that's a tall order, but you know, I'm here for it. I'll figure it out. So
yeah. That's what we all doing at the end of the day. We all figuring it out. Scarecrow, man, I appreciate that feature you gave me, fam. You said I don't aim for vests, I aim for teeth. And I was like, God damn.
I said that?
Yeah.
I don't remember the verse.
Yeah, you said I'm not looking at I don't aim for vests, I aim for teeth. You know what I mean? I think it was like, who's the best? It's me. I don't shoot for vests, I aim for teeth or some shit like that. And I was like, God damn. Word? That's all I can say after that. Word? You know what I mean? Mind you, we was writing our verses at the same time. It wasn't like you heard what I said and then wrote and then I heard what you said. We was writing at the same time, so that was dope. That song is fire, and I'm throwing that one up first. I'm trying to take the scoreboard down in the beginning, baby. With that shit, I'm taking it down. I'm taking the scoreboard down, baby. It is what it is. I'm not even for real. Done? Yeah, we done. Shannon, my G said, love, peace, Greece. See y'all next week. You know what I mean? Eli said, my guys, he finally got out of Sunday church. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to talk to him about Sunday church. But it is what it is. All right, so everybody, I enjoyed y'all. Ain't nothing else to do but to close the show out. So if y'all want to hang back, chill, and we talk in the background, y'all welcome to do so. I'll be here. You know what I mean? But in the meantime and in between time, we're going to go ahead and end the show. You know what I mean? So everybody that's watching it now, watching it live, watch it later, enjoy your work week. See us next Sunday. It is what it is.
Do you listen into Sunday night? Oh yeah, Ken and Jerry bringing all the inside. Oh, skillful talk that's sharp and it's bright. Oh, drop your votes, let us know it's right. 1 to 10, rate the beats, the verses, and the flow. Tunes that really make your playlist glow. Sunday dinner, open up the line. Yeah, Ken and Jerry keep it so divine. Oh, every week they uncover the shine. From classics to freshest, all design. Tune in, let the rhythm catch your ear. Rate the tracks from high to low, right here.
Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, though. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe, oh. Got the laughs, got the deep, yo. Podcast legends in the making. Hit that play, no hesitating. Ken and Jerry, they bring the heat. Get your earbuds, take a seat. Stories vivid, can't be beat. Every episode, it's elite. Starting slow, but then it peak. Conversations deep, never weak. All the drama and the leaks. Sunday dinner, that's the street. Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, oh. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe, oh. Got the laughs, got the deep, yo. Podcast legends in the making. Hit that play, no hesitating. Mic check, start the show, it's Ken and Jerry. Sunday night, we going live, it's legendary. Breaking bread and breaking news, we culinary. With that flavor in your ear, it's necessary. Tune in close around the table, hear the glow. From the kitchen to your speakers, watch us flow. Stories deep, conversations running wide. Laughs and tears, we take you on a ride. Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, oh.